Welcome back to Sinsheimer Stadium. It's a beautiful Tuesday afternoon here in San Luis Obispo. First pitch in just a few moments, but first we're going to bring you into the press box. My name is Addy Daudet. I'm joined once again by Jacob Lee. A historic game here at Sinsheimer. History has repeated itself. 2 years ago, the Sonoma Stompers met the San Luis Obispo Blues here on the Central Coast in the wild card game. The Blues looking for a different fate tonight, but before we get into that, we're going to take a little look at what led the Blues here. A 32-14 season for the Blues heading into the playoffs. It's the first round of the playoffs today. It's the Blues versus the Sonoma Stompers. Earlier this week, the Blues went 1 for 5 over the week starting on Wednesday. They took on the Philippines baseball group here at home. They beat them 7-4. Followed by a trip down to Ventura to take on the Thousand Oaks in the first game of a 2-game series. They beat the Oaks again there 10-3, and they came back to San Luis Obispo on Friday to play the Oaks once again, this time at home. They beat them again. The score 12-11. It was a walk-off error by the shortstop off of a grounder by Cesar Chavez to score Diego Gonzalez, a game that we cannot stop talking about.
Yeah, I mean, that was, I said it last Friday when I was here, but that is probably the game of the year candidate. If it doesn't take the cake, I don't know what game will, but we were in our seats here. Most of the time we were not in our seats. We were standing, moving around. Every human emotion imaginable, we went through it in that game. Blues came out on top. What a great game and a great win for this community. What
a great game. You're right. We do have to just look at kind of the nitpicky parts of that game. The Blues, who were up a majority of that game, it wasn't until the 7th, the 8th, and the 9th that the Oaks really made a push to make this game really a ball game, as you mentioned, and kind of traits that we saw similar to 2 years ago when the Stompers came here to play the Blues and beat them in that wild card game. The Blues, who have struggled throughout this entire season to capitalize on base runners, capitalize on runners in scoring position. They have consistently kind of had these 1 or 2 big innings where they score a lot of their runs, which, of course, works out a lot of the time for the Blues. But especially as we get into playoff season here, the Blues need to keep that consistency throughout the games and with their runners on, especially against a team that they've already seen this season. Yep. It's the Sonoma Stompers. This is not the first time that the Blues have seen each other, and not the first time in playoffs either. We keep mentioning that game, and it's so important because it is an identical game to the one we are seeing today. The Stompers here in San Luis Obispo, just as we'd seen, it was a Tuesday game, the wild card, exactly as we'd seen it 2 years ago. We got a couple players actually who are in the lineup for the Blues, who were also in the lineup in that game. Same thing on the Sonoma Stompers side, which we'll take out and look at in just a little bit. But to keep it rolling with the games over this week, on the 25th, a fireworks show, the last of the season, the 80th anniversary of the Blues. They took on the Academy Barons. A unfortunate and difficult loss for the Blues. It was 15-0. Ended the game early. Didn't play a bottom in the 9th there. That one, a hard one for the Blues to swallow there, especially against the Academy Barons that they had battled with twice previously in the season. So an unfortunate loss there. We did have a little bit of excitement, though, towards the end of the game. 2 pitchers came to the mound who had never seen the mound before in any collegiate form. It was Kevin Spear and Brady Alves. They came in the 8th and the 9th inning, both of them recording a strikeout and no runs scored. It was a very exciting way to kind of go out there, especially for the fans of San Luis Obispo and us up here. We kind of had a good time, watching that one end.
Doesn't get better than a position player getting the fans here some hot sauce late into the evening night right before fireworks. That was awesome.
Finish off that game, as I said, with a beautiful fireworks show.
Yep.
Always a fun time here at Sinsheimer. And then, of course, came back on Sunday. It was Intern Appreciation Day. We had a really fun show on the broadcast with all the interns hopping on for every inning. They won that game. It was 11-6. They played the Orange County Riptide. It was kind of a nice way for the Blues to be able to end that little homestand they had there, especially coming off that 15-0 loss. To be able to come into playoffs off of a win changes the game 110%, especially such a difficult loss that they had on Saturday. So the Blues are in the playoffs now. It is the wild card game. They're playing the Sonoma Stompers. Again, a historic game here. History has repeated itself. If we take a look at that game 2 years ago, the Stompers had beat the Blues 7-2. All of it really coming down to a big inning. It was in the third, really set the tone for the rest of the game. And really the highlight of it, it was a grand slam that scored and really set the tone for the Sonoma Stompers, kind of changed the tide of the game a little bit there. The Blues, who were only able to score twice in the game, was in the 5th and the 6th inning. And as I mentioned, talking with the coaches, it was really just not being able to capitalize with runners in scoring position that killed them in that game. So hopefully we won't see history repeat itself here today. We're hoping for a win here for the Blues. Hoping to bring home a championship to San Luis Obispo. It would be the first in the history of this team in the CCL. So we'll see what happens. The Blues taking on the Sonoma Stompers. First pitch in just a few minutes here. It was actually the first away series that the Blues had played this season. It was against the Sonoma Stompers up in June. It was the first time they played. They had lost the first game. It was 7-2, but the Blues turned it around the next day and beat them 10-0. Yep. The Blues not keeping the Stompers off the board there in that game. It was 10 hits, 10 runs, just 1 error versus the Stompers. Obviously no runs, 4 hits, and 3 errors. The Blues have done a great job on capitalizing on errors. We saw that on Thursday against the Oaks down in Ventura. They capitalized on 5 errors against the Oaks. They scored 3 runs off of those errors across the 10 runs that they had in total. So we'll see how the Blues do with that again today. They have home field advantage. It's a beautiful day here. The wind is pumping out in center field. The fans starting to trickle in here at Sinsheimer. We will have first pitch in just a moment here. First, we're going to get to the lineup and the anthem, of course. Again, my name is Addy Daudet. I'm joined by Jacob Lee. It is playoff season here in San Luis Obispo, and we'll have it all here on the Blues Streaming Network. It's playoff season here in San Luis Obispo. The Sonoma Stompers meet the Blues here at Sinsheimer Park. It's the Wild Card Series, a beautiful Tuesday afternoon game time. In just a few moments here, it's Moose Cuellar on the mound. But first, let's take a look at the batting lineup for the Sonoma Stompers. Leading it off, it's going to be Chase Taylor, followed by Wesley Bass in the 3 spot. Hunter Carlson. Cleaning it up is Tino Vassell. Mike Jones in the 5th spot. It's Marcel Yuri Perro in the 6th. Gage McClown will follow him. And then Ben Sebastiani in the 8th. Rounding it out for the Sonoma Stompers, it's Bryson Ayla hitting in that 9 spot. Let's take a little look at the fielding as well while we're at it. Over at first, it's CJ Moran, followed by Brady Alves and Diego Murillo. Brendan Comerford at 3rd. From left to right, it's Dom Nahar, Cesar Chavez, and Kyle Becker. The battery for today is Miles Mader in the squad, and Moose Cuellar on the mound, the designated hitter. It's Parker Cristal. First pitch in just a few moments here. Fans are continuing to fill up the orange seats and take over the grass. The sun is shining. The wind is pumping. Nothing like some summer playoffs here at Sinsheimer Park. As I said, on the mound, it's Moose Cuellar, who last appeared against the Oaks on Friday, the game that the Blues had walked off in the bottom of the 9th inning. He started that game off for the Blues. He pitched 2 innings with 2 hits, just 1 run scored against him. Faced 8 batters in his 2 innings pitch. The Blues, who sent 8 pitchers to the mound in that game, including Brendan Comerford, who stands over at 3rd. He closed it out, just pitching 2/3 of that 9th inning. But it's time to get started here at Sinsheimer Park. Stepping to the plate, it's number 1, Chase Taylor. Taylor, who appeared into the game 2 years ago. He hit in that 9th spot. He's hitting number 1 here 2 years later. It's Brendan Comerford who squeezes in on the infield grass. The first pitch, it's at 6:03 p.m. It's 74 and sunny here in San Luis Obispo. A perfect day to play some baseball. First pitch, a strike to Chase Taylor. First, going to be called strike 2. At the plate, it's Chase Taylor. He's leading it off here for the Sonoma Stompers. Originally from Concord, California. Currently a Husky at UConn. The 0-2 just misses outside. That's going to come in for ball number 1. It's Moose Cuellar on the mound. The 1-2 outside. And the count is even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. As a Husky in this past season, Taylor hit .241. Started 24 games, appeared in 39. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that is strike number 3. A leadoff strikeout to start this game out here for Moose Cuellar, and one lucky fan awarded a bottle of hot sauce. Way to start it off here on the mound.
Good job getting out in front and staying out in front of the count there from Cuellar. Establishes that zone early. Can't ask for a better start from him.
Now, when we talk about it pretty consistently, it's huge, especially for those starters to come in and really set the tone. You know, the way that first inning goes can sometimes really dictate how they perform and control themselves on the mound for the rest of the game. And that's going to be swing and a miss for strike number 1 here. It's Wesley Bass at the plate. Out in right field for the Stompers today. The 0-1 is going to be hit up the middle of the field. Making an effort is Brady Alves. That one's going to trickle into right center. Chavez is going to pick it up off the ground. But that'll be a base hit for Wesley Bass. The Stompers with a runner on the pads here. It's a single with Hunter Carlson coming up to the plate. Bass, who really just found the spot there. I mean, nothing much that Cuellar or Brady Alves could really do there, kind of just finding its way right up the middle of the field. A little bit of movement on that hit. That one's going to miss high for ball number 1 to Hunter Carlson. Moose Cuellar is leading it off here for the Blues on the mound. A player with a story, but pitching to back it up. He's highly considered one of the aces here for the Blues with what they've got left. A runner stands on first. It's Wesley Bass. The pitch misses outside for ball number 2. That one coming in at 90 miles per hour. Two balls and no strikes. He's going to throw over again to first. The tag is not in time. It's CJ Moran over there at first base today. The only really change to the infield, we have Brady Alves over at second. Diego Gonzalez, who currently injured after throw over again. That one in time! Moose Cuellar picks off Wesley Bass over at first base. It's CJ Moran who lays down the tag. And that is out number 2.
Wow, what a great play on both ends. Great pickoff move. The lefty obviously looking straight at the bag. Moran gets that tag down. Had a couple attempts over earlier in the at-bat, but eventually got Bass sleeping.
Count is still 2-0 to Hunter Carlson. There's now 2 outs. As that is a called strike number 1. CJ Moran now pushed back off the bag. As I was saying, Diego Gonzalez currently injured in the game on Sunday. A bad hop hit. Bad hop. The ball hit him right up in the eye. He wears glasses. The glasses actually snapped and cut underneath his eye. He's said to be all right after the game, but not cleared to play in the game today. So Brady Alves stands over on second base. The deuces are wild here in the top of the first. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs to Hunter Carlson. He's the third Stomper to step to the plate so far today. The 2-2 just misses, and the count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Cuellar waiting for that call there. He'll have to throw again to Hunter Carlson. Fans yelling for their hot sauce. The full count pitch. Did he go? Doesn't matter. That is strike number 3. Another fan, a bottle of hot sauce. And Moose Cuellar sits down too. He picks off Wesley Bass over at first base. The Stompers sending just 3 batters to the plate. No runs, 1 hit. No errors, and no runners left on the pads. The Blues will swing the bats for the first time when we get back here on the Blues Streaming Network. It's the bottom of the first inning here at Sinsheimer. Moose Cuellar starting on the mound for the Blues. He faced just the minimum with 2 strikeouts and a pickoff over to first base. Let's take a little look at the lineup for the Blues. Leading off, it's Cesar Chavez, followed by CJ Moran and Brendan Comerford. Hitting cleanup today, it's Kyle Becker. Diego Murillo hits in that 5 spot, followed by Crystal Parker, the designated hitter. Miles Mader hits 7th, followed by Brady Alves. And Dom Nahar will round out the order for the Blues today. Stepping to the plate first here, it's Cesar Chavez. On the mound for the Stompers, it's Max Mazinter. We'll take a look at their fielding in just a moment. First pitch is swung on for strike number 1 to the center fielder, Chavez. Chavez, who did not appear in the game on Sunday, needing a little bit of break, facing a little bit of tension in the body. He'll swing and miss again there for strike number 2. That one coming in at 89 miles per hour from Mazinter. Count is quickly 0-2 here to the leadoff batter, Cesar Chavez. The pitch misses outside for ball number 1. Chavez, as I was saying, did not appear in the game on Sunday. He did, however, appear in the game on Saturday. An error by the shortstop put him on for the first time in the top of the first inning, and then 2 strikeouts and a fielder's choice for the rest of the day. It's going to be ball number 2, and the count is even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Chavez, the leadoff batter. The count is 2-2. The pitch misses high, and the count is a full. Chavez has worked his way back through this county, swung on the first 2 pitches, followed by 3 straight balls, and the count is full. Mazinter on the mound. The full count pitch is swung on and missed. And that is out number 1 here in the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at the fielding for the Sonoma Stompers. Over at first, it's Hunter Carlson, followed by Marcel Europero at second. Bryson Ayla, the shortstop for today, and Tino Vassell over at third. From left to right, it's Mike Jones, Chase Taylor, and Wesley Bass. The battery for today, Gage McCown in the squad and Max Mazinter on the mound. Ben Sebastiani, the designated hitter for the Sonoma Stompers. To the plate now, it's CJ Moran. He'll step up with 1 out. The bottom of the first inning. He'll hit that one to the right side of the field high. A little bit of a Bermuda Triangle out there. Looks like it's going to be the right fielder, Wesley Bass, to make the catch. It's 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 out. And that brings up Brendan Comerford. Comerford here at this park 2 years ago when the Sonoma Stompers met the Blues for the first time in the wild card game. He watched his team fall 7-2, looking to change history today. First one's going to miss outside for ball number 1. It's 2 outs. The Blues without a hit yet today. The pitch misses way inside for ball number 2. Comerford, who played in the game on Sunday, reached base 3 times. Once off of a fielder's choice, once off of a hit by pitch, and the final off of a single for that 2 strikeouts to round out his day. And he sees ball number 3. That's 3 straight balls from Max Mazinter to Brendan Comerford. 3 balls and no strikes. There's 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. The pitch, and that is a called strike 1. Coming in at 89 miles per hour for Mazinter.
Early on, Mazinter's done a good job of getting himself back in the count when he might be losing in the first couple pitches. Comerford's at bat, no different.
The 3-1, and that's going to miss high. A base runner for the Blues here in the bottom of the first inning. Brendan Comerford draws a walk with 2 outs. That brings Kyle Becker to the plate. A runner stands on first base. And Becker, the right fielder, hitting in that cleanup spot for the Blues. He'll come up and face Mazinter. Becker out in right field today. Brendan Comerford, big lead over at first. He's taking off. The throw down way off the plate. It looks like it hits Becker in the body. He will slide into second base safely. That pitch nowhere close to the bag. I mean, it hits Brendan Comerford as he's beginning his dive headfirst into second base. I mean, he had that one for as long as he wanted. I mean, in fact, if he hadn't been standing there, that one probably would have rolled in, or not standing, running there. That one probably would have rolled into center field, but a stolen base for Comerford. That one's going to miss low and inside for ball number 1. The count is 1-1.
Well, at least up here, it looked like he got a less than ideal jump. I mean, I think a good throw gets him at the bag there, but Blues will take it.
Blues will certainly take a runner in scoring position early on here in the game. The 1-1 is swung on, and that is strike number 2. This is kind of one of those situations we've been talking about. I mean, a runner in scoring position, obviously, where it's early on in the game here. There are 2 outs, but Kyle Becker, an opportunity to put the first run across the board for the Blues today. The count is 1-2. The pitch to Becker is swung on and fouled back. Becker will fight that one off to stay alive.
Comerford, the man on second base, was the only Blue in the lineup today that was in the lineup in that 2024 wildcard game that I talked about. He went 1 for 4 in that one. He was also
Mazinter, an ERA of 3. It's his 4th start, 5th appearance. That one's going to miss high, and the deuces are wild. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. A runner stands on second base. It's Brendan Comerford at the plate. Kyle Becker, he faces Max Mazinter on the mound. The 2-2 pitch. And that one's going to miss inside for ball 3, and the count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position for the Blues. It's the wild card game here at Sinsheimer. They take on the Sonoma Stompers. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch is swung on and sent sky high, heading to the left side of the infield. It's going to be Bryson Ayla to make the catch for out number 3. The Blues with no runs, no hits, no errors. 1 runner left on base, and that's it for the first inning of playoff play here at Sinsheimer. We will head into the top of the second inning in just a few moments here on the Blues Streaming Network. It is the top of the second inning here at Sinsheimer. It's the wild card game against the Sonoma Stompers. Score is currently 0-0. The Stompers with 1 hit to the Blues 0. Coming to the plate now for the Stompers is Tino Vassell. He'll be the 4th Stomper to the plate so far in the game. Moose Cuellar, who faced just the minimum in the top half of the first inning. 2 strikeouts and a pickoff to first base to finish it out. First pitch. It's going to be a strike 1 to Tino Vassell.
Yeah, Vassell's one of these guys that the Blues and Moose are going to want to get out early. He is the RBI leader in the CCL with 36 RBIs.
That's going to come in for strike number 2. And quickly, Cuellar ahead of the count here to Vassell. Kind of in that point in the season where anything can happen. That's really all you can say. I mean, as the saying goes, any given Sunday here on this beautiful Tuesday. The count is 0-2. The pitch misses way outside for ball number 1.
Well, they call him Moose, but his real name is Justin. That's what's on his birth certificate. He got his nickname from his mom, who as a kid thought he was built like a moose, and it stuck. So here we have Moose.
1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch misses outside, and I find that name funny because I could be wrong. I don't know, what's the plural of moose?
Isn't it just
Mice?
moose?
Moose?
No, I think it's just moose. Yeah.
Are moose nice animals?
I don't know.
I thought they were aggressive.
It's very possible.
If so, that is not the case for Cuellar as he sees strike number 3. The 3rd strikeout here to the Sonoma Stompers. Tino Vassell strikes out looking. And another fan will take home a bottle of hot sauce courtesy of Moose Cuellar.
You said he might not be aggressive as a human being, but being aggressive in the strike zone is what's going to lead this Blues team to victory and result in a successful outing for Moose. Great first at-bat there attacking Vassell.
Mike Jones now at the plate. He's going to hit that one high to center field. Coming in is Chavez. He's going to make the catch, and quickly that is out number 2. Already pretty quick innings here. The Blues, who sent 4 to the plate, left just 1 runner on the base paths, was Brendan Comerford. That's now out number 2 here to the 2nd batter of the 2nd inning, which brings up Misael Urapero. The first pitch, and they may call it strike number 1, coming in at 90 miles per hour. Cuellar doing a great job on the mound, controlling his pitches. As I jinxed that one just a little bit.
I mean, to be fair, he had a very good first 2 batters of the inning, so you're just playing the patterns there.
You could say that the same thing about the first and the 3rd batter of the top of the first inning as well. I mean, I just so happened to jinx it there. I'm not going to say that again, but the count is 1-1. Pitch misses low for ball number 2. It's Urapero at the plate for the Stompers. Second baseman, 3rd batter to the plate here in the top of the 2nd inning. The 2-1 pitch swung on and sent foul over the 3rd base side, and the deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The second baseman at the plate. A Penguin from Youngstown State. The 2-2. That one's going to be up and away, and the count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Urapero at the plate. Fans yelling for their 4th bottle of hot sauce. That one's going to miss low, and Urapero will draw a walk. A base runner for the Stompers in the top of the 2nd inning with 2 outs. Gage McCown will step to the plate. Misael Urapero now stands on first base. It's the second base runner of the day for the Stompers. Wesley Bass reached on a single in the top of the first before being picked off by Cuellar for out number 2. Gage McCown, the catcher for the Stompers. Throw over to first base is not going to be in time. Playing in the Southern League in that wild card game. It's the Academy Barons versus the Conejo Oaks. They're playing at Ventura College. The Barons currently leading the Oaks 4-0. It's the bottom of the 9th inning. We're lucky here at Sinsheimer we've got lights, so we can play these later games, but can't really say the same down at Ventura College. So bottom of the 9th, the Barons 4-0. Another throw over to first will not be in time.
The start times of games, too, I've noticed have had an impact on players because it means you got to leave from here in slow for a road trip earlier, and that can affect like rest patterns and how pitchers warm up and things like that. Very interesting.
That one swung on and sent foul, this time over the first base side for strike number 1. No, you're absolutely right. And if you take a look at the Stompers, I mean, they came down yesterday, so they spent the night here in San Luis Obispo to ensure that their players were as well rested as can be for this game. It's single elimination in the CCL playoffs, so every single day matters. And being able to take off last night to get over here has to be huge on even just the bodies of these players to not have to play after a long travel day. The count is now 1-2 to Gage McCown. There are 2 outs. It's the top of the 2nd inning. A runner stands on first. It's Misael Yuripero. The pitch swung on and fouled back, and McCown will stay alive.
Well, I keep thinking about that road trip up to the Bay Area. There was a home game on a Tuesday night against the Foresters, and the next day, bus left here at Sinsheimer at 6 a.m. to get up to the College of Alameda for a 1 o'clock game. I mean, absolutely brutal on this team during that week.
Absolutely. The count is 1-2. 2 outs. The pitch is going to be off the plate. And the deuces are wild. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Gage McCown. McCown, a matador at Cal State Northridge, originally from Las Vegas, Nevada. The 2-2 pitch. It's going to miss just inside for ball number 3, and the count is full to Gage McCown. A strikeout to start it off here in the top of the 2nd, followed by a fly out to center field. Misael Yuripero walks, and it's now Gage McCown to the plate. The full count is swung on and fouled off once again. McCown battling in this at bat. Yuripero will head back over to first base. The Blues dressed in their pinstripes. The 3-2 pitch just misses inside, and McCown will draw a walk. That's back-to-back walks for the Stompers. It'll move Misael Yuripero over to second base, McCown to first. I mean, I feel like I jinxed it here a little bit. I mean, Moose Cuellar, who for the first 5 batters of this game, I mean, a great job controlling his command, pitching effectively, and then these last 2 batters kind of gone away from him a little bit. The catcher, Miles Mader, will meet Moose on the mound, try to calm him down a little bit as he faces batter 5 of the inning. It's going to be Ben Sebastiani, the designated hitter. The Stompers with a runner in scoring position for the first time today, and another on first base. The first pitch to Sebastiani is going to be swung on for strike number 1. Swinging out of his shoes a little bit there. Sebastiani looking to capitalize on his base runners.
Runners lead from first and second with 2
The count is 0-1. Sebastiani sees that one high. Infielders push back. CJ Moran at first off of the bag. Brady Al staying close over at second. Musquera checks his shoulder, the pitch home. Misses outside for ball number 2. It's Ben Sebastiani on the mound. Not to be confused with his cousin Nick Sebastiani, also a Stomper. He wears number 6. And that's going to come in for strike number 2. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 base runners, the top of the second inning. And just like that, the fans are relentless, calling for their hot sauce. Both base runners off the bag. The 2-2 pitch swung on and sent over to first base. It's CJ Moran who will glove it. He will touch his own base, and that is out number 3. The Sonoma Stompers with no runs, no hits, no errors. 2 runners left on the base pads. The score is still 0-0 as we head into the bottom of the second inning. Welcome back to Sinsheimer Stadium. It's the bottom of the second inning. The Sonoma Stompers sent 5 batters to the plate in the top half of this inning. They scored none, left 2 runners on. If we want to take a little bit of a look at the game down in Ventura, California, where the Academy Barons and the Conejo Oaks faced in the Southern Division wild card game, as that one is hit to the right side of the field. Going back is the right fielder Wesley Bass, and he will make the catch for out number 1. It was Diego Murillo at the plate for the first out. As I was saying, the Academy Barons took the Conejo Oaks at their home field. The score final 4-0 in the bottom of the 9th inning. So the Academy Barons will move on to see another day, and that is it for the Conejo Oaks on the 2026 summer season. There's a 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Crystal Parker. That one in the dirt for ball number 1.
Yeah, quite the upset down there in Ventura. Barons will move on to play the Orange County Riptide tomorrow at Great Park in Irvine, which should be a great game. We saw it firsthand here on Saturday. That's a Barons team that can work some at-bats, get some runs across the board, and just play scrappy ball. We'll see how that matchup turns out tomorrow night.
The Barons, who also have lost a lot of players, especially pitchers, as many teams have, the Blues including, as well as the Stompers. Just again, especially that game against the Blues on Saturday, they really were able to capitalize with their pitchers. They had effective pitching. Only sent 3 pitchers to the mound in that game. The count is 2-0 to Parker Cristal. Big swing and a miss for strike number 1. It's still Max Mazinter on the mound for the Stompers. Diego Murillo, who flew out to right field for out number 1, the leadoff batter of this inning. It's now Cristal Parker at the plate. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. The pitch is swung on and fouled off over to the Blues dugout down the first base side for strike number 2. The wind pumping out towards left field. You can see the flag relentlessly blowing. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Cristal Parker. There's 1 out. The pitch misses way outside, and the count runs full. The Blues, who left a runner on the pads in the bottom of the first inning, was Brennan Comerford, who drew a walk with coming to the plate with 2 outs. He stole for second. The throw not even close to in time. In fact, it hit his body as he was diving into second base. The full count pitch is swung on, and that is strike number 3 to Cristal Parker. It's the second strikeout for Max Mazinter, and out number 2 here in the bottom of the second. With that, it's Miles Mader to the plate. Mader, who last appeared in the game against the Academy Barons on Saturday. A little break on Sunday. It was Kevin Spear in the squat for the Blues. He comes to the plate with 2 outs. First pitch called strike 1.
He's someone that the Indiana coaching staff ranks Sherman partially maybe because of that immaturity. You know,
No balls and 1 strike. There are 2 outs in the bottom of the second inning. No score yet. It's the CCL Northern Division wild card game. One ball and 1 strike. The pitch called strike number 2 to Miles Mader. Looking to keep this inning going. The Blues, who have put just 1 runner on the pads today. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch to Miles Mader misses high and inside, ducking away from that one. And the deuces are wild. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs to Miles Mader. He's the 3rd batter of this inning, the 7th for the Blues today. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch misses low, and the count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Miles Mader, the catcher for the Blues. The inning started off with a fly out to right field, followed by a strikeout swinging by Cristal Parker. It's now Miles Mader at the plate. 3 balls and 2 outs. The pitch, does he go? Yes, he does. That is a strike number 3 to Miles Mader. He goes down swinging. Back-to-back strikeouts for Max Mazinter. The Blues with no runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left on base. That's it for the second inning here at Sinsheimer. The score is still 0-0. And we'll be back in just a few moments here on the Blues Streaming Network. Welcome back to Sinsheimer Stadium. It's the top of the third inning. The score is still 0-0. It's Moose Cuellar on the mound still for the Blues. To the plate, it's Bryson Ayala wearing number 47. The first pitch he'll see is swung on for strike number 1. In the top half of the second inning, the Sonoma Stompers with 2 walks. It was to Misael Yuripero and Gage McCown put 2 runners on. Ben Sebastiani stepped to the plate. A little blooper over to first base for out number 3. CJ Moran touching his own bag to end the top half of the inning. Quickly, there are 2 strikes here to Bryson Ayala with no balls. The 0-2 pitch is swung on and sent foul. Ayala will stay alive here in this at-bat.
Ayala hails from Melbourne, Florida, by way of Tulane University, the Green Wave. They have interesting colors, green and Carolina blue.
That one just misses outside for ball number 1. The count is 1-2. Ayala steps back into the box. Currently hitting 175 on the season. The 1-2 pitch is swung on, and that is strike number 3. Another bottle of hot sauce here at Sinsheimer. That's strikeout number 4 for Moose Cuellar, the 4th of the day. To Bryson Ayala, the number 9 batter for the Sonoma Stompers. That is out number 1 here in the top of the third, and that brings up Chase Taylor. We're back to the top of the order. He led off the game with a strikeout swinging. That one's going to miss high for ball number 1. Taylor hitting first in the lineup today as he hits that one to the left side. It's going to fall foul over near the visiting bullpen. Hitting first today in the lineup 2 years ago in this exact same game. He hit in that 9 spot with 4 at-bats, scored 1 run with 2 hits. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. The pitch, gonna miss outside for ball number 2. The 2-1 misses high for ball number 3. You can see Moose Cuellar a little disappointed with that call there. Just a little up high there. That one's hit high. Coming back to the press box. It'll fall foul right over home plate, and the count is full. It's 3 balls, 2 strikes. There's 1 out. It's the leadoff batter, Chase Taylor, at the plate. Taylor hitting .235 on the regular season. The 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and the second time Taylor has struck out here today. He chases that one to the left corner of the plate there. And he, with back-to-back strikeouts to Moose Cuellar, back-to-back strikeouts here in the top of the third as well, which brings up Wesley Bass.
Moose's hero growing up was Kobe Bryant, rest in peace. I would say quite the Mamba mentality performance thus far, 2 strikeouts in the inning.
That one hit right over to Brendan Comerford. He's going to catch that one, a fun little spin move to end the top of the third inning. What a showing from Moose Cuellar, back-to-back strikeouts to start it off, and then a line drive to third base. It's Brendan Comerford who catches that one without a blink. The Sonoma Stompers with no runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left on base. We will head into the bottom half of this inning. There's yet to be a score here at Sinsheimer. It's the wild card game, a beautiful Tuesday of July. We'll have it here on the Blues Streaming Network when we get back. It is the bottom of the third inning. It's the CCL North wild card game. The Sonoma Stompers travel to the Central Coast to take on the San Luis Obispo Blues. To the plate now, it's Brady Alves. But first, let's take a look at the top half of this inning. I mean, a very exciting inning for Moose Cuellar. He strikes out the leadoff batter of the inning, Bryson Ayala, which brings up the leadoff batter of the day for the Stompers. He strikes out Chase Taylor for the second time today, followed by a line out to third base. Brady Alves is going to show bunt. He'll pull it back, and that'll be ball number 1. The Blues without a hit so far today. There's just one on the game in total. It was from Wesley Bass in the top of the first. That one's going to be hit over to the third baseman. A little spin. The throw over to first will be in time. And that'll be out number 1 here in the bottom of the third inning. That'll bring up Dom Nahar now. He's the number 9 batter for the Blues. He'll come up with 1 out.
Moose obviously doing well thus far. You got to give Mazinter his due as well. Had a 1-2-3 inning in the second. Blues only sent 1 above the minimum to the plate in the first. Both pitchers looking to make this a pitcher's duel in the playoffs. The first pitch to Nahar is going to miss low for ball number 1. Dominic Nahar hitting in that 9 spot. Kind of more as a second leadoff batter, though. Does a great job kind of hitting in the lower half of the order. That one he's going to hit up the middle of the field to the right side. I mean, it's going to be caught by Wesley Bass out there for out number 2, and that'll bring up the top of the order in Cesar Chavez. Yeah, you said it. Nahar's got the speed. He's got the hitting to contact ability that a lot of leadoff hitters possess, and it's great for Dean Trainer to be able to put him at the bottom of that order to, you know, lay down a bunt, execute a hit and run, whatever the case might be. I personally cannot stop talking about the bunt that he laid down in the 9th inning in that game against the Oaks here on Friday. But, yeah, great to have 2 guys that can really do that leadoff role. Absolutely, and that brings up Chavez as he's ball number 1 inside. Chavez struck out swinging in the first inning. See if he can make something happen here with 2 outs. It's no surprise that this is a competitive game. Both teams going back to back here. That one's going to come in for strike number 1. The count is 1-1. Pitch misses low and outside for ball number 2. It's Chavez at the plate for the Blues. Hitting .326 on the season. Faced a little bit of injury towards the latter half of regular play. He's in it again here, wanting to play in this playoff game. Try to keep
the season going for the Blues. He sees strike number 2, and the deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. It's Cesar Chavez at the plate.
Danville, the winner of this game, plays there tomorrow at 4 o'clock. 2-2 pitch with 2 outs.
The 2-2 swung on and sent to the right side of the field. It's going to be the first baseman, Hunter Carlson, who will make the catch for out number 3. The Sonoma Stompers face just the minimum in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. The Blues with no runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left on base. The score is still 0-0. There's just 1 hit on the game in total so far as we head into the top half of the 4th inning here on the Blues Streaming Network. Welcome back to Sinsheimer Stadium. It's the top of the 4th inning. Hunter Carlson will lead it off for the Sonoma Stompers. The score is 0-0. Just 1 hit on the game in total. It was in the top of the 1st inning from Wesley Bass. He singled but then was picked off by Moose Cuellar over at first. For out number 2, the first pitch to Carlson's going to come in for ball number 1. Moose Cuellar still on the mound for the Blues. Hunter Carlson, who struck out swinging in his first at-bat. That one laced it down the first base side. CJ Moran feels that one over the line, touches the base himself for out number 1.
Great play by Moran over at first base. Right place, right time, shading that line. Got over to that baseball. And Cuellar did his job getting over there to the bag, but Moran said, nope, I'm taking this myself for out number 1.
To the plate now, it's Tino Vassell. Struck out in the top of the 2nd inning. He takes that first one for strike number 1. The 0-1 misses outside. The hit by Carlson, 94 off the bat. Down the first base side to Moran, able to receive that ball and then make it to first himself. An athletic showing by Moran over at first base. That one's going to miss outside for ball number 2. It's Tino Vassell at the plate. The 2-1 pitch. And that's going to be a called strike 2. There's 1 out. Tino Vassell, who struck out swinging in the top of the 2nd inning, faces Cuellar once again here in the 4th. Moose Cuellar with 52 pitches over 3 1/3 inning. That one popped to the left side of the field. Chavez and Dom Nahar collide out in left field, And Vassell will head to third base. The throw is not in time. Cesar Chavez and Dom Nahar. A huge collide out by the left field fence. Both of them fall to the ground as Dom Nahar, who gets up and makes the throw in, but not before Tino Vassell makes his way all the way to third. I mean, both outfielders hauling, trying to get to that ball, make the catch in the air. Both of them almost there, but obviously a little bit of miscommunication. I mean, hit hard out in left field, and that puts a runner on third for the Stompers.
Play like that, you usually want one of your outfielders to call the ball, or at least call the ball when they're getting close to the wall, but I'm not sure if either Chavez or Nahar communicated, and by the time you look up, that ball's on the warning track.
First pitch to Mike Jones, gonna be swung on for strike number one. That'll be a triple for Tino Vassell. And just like that, the Stompers, they put a runner on third base for the first time today, just 90 feet away from putting the first run on the board. That one's gonna miss outside for ball one. Infield on the infield grass. Trying to protect the plate there, not let that runner in. There's just one out here in the fourth. The 1-1 swung on and missed for strike number two. Tino Vassell, who flew out to center field in his first at-bat, comes to the plate with 1 ball and 2 strikes. It's Tino Vassell on third. Miles Mader behind the plate. The pitch from Moose Cuellar into the dirt. Miles Mader will keep it in front, and Vassell at third.
Vassell thought about it. Ultimately, a good decision on his part not to break for home plate. Mader keeping that just a few feet to his right to prevent further advancement and the first run of this game.
It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A runner on third base. The pitch is swung on and sent to the right side of the field. Going back is C.J. Moran. He makes the catch. The runner comes. Tino Vassell thinks about going. He's going to stay over at third base. Miles Mader protecting the plate. There'll be no throw. There'll be no runner. And that'll just be out number 2.
Yeah, now Cuellar can breathe a little bit. He's got 2 outs now. He doesn't need to worry about that play at the plate anymore. Great play on the part of Moran. We've seen the defense all year long. He goes over his shoulder, turns toward the field, makes the play, looks to make that next play, checking that runner at third base.
Vassell looks to go. He draws that one back, realizing probably not going to make that one in time. To the plate now, it's Misael Yuri Pero. The first pitch is low for ball number 1. Yuri Pero, who walked in the second. It was a competitive at-bat on both sides. Drew a walk and a full count. 1 ball, no strikes. There are 2 outs. A runner stands on third. The pitch, it's going to be strike number 1. That one a little off the play away from Yuri Pero. A huge out there for the Blues. A pop out over to first base. The second out in the top of the 4th inning. The 1-1 misses just outside for ball number 2. The Stompers with 2 hits now on the game. Vassell with a triple. The pitch, that'll miss outside for ball number 3. 3 balls and 1 strike to Misael Yuri Pero. A runner stands on third base. There are 2 outs. It's the top of the 4th inning. No score on the game yet so far. The 3-1 misses high and inside, and Misael Yuri Pero will draw a walk for the 2nd time in the game today. Runners on the corners for the Stompers. 2 outs, engage McCown. But before that, a mound visit to Moose Cuellar. 3 2/3 innings so far with 5 strikeouts, 3 walks, 2 of which going to Misael Yuripero at 67 pitches. It'll be the first mound visit to Cuellar on the day.
Yeah, starting to struggle just a tad with his command here in the 4th inning with the walk. It could be a little bit rattled from that triple as well. Now you have a forced play at first or second, but definitely a good move by this Blues coaching staff to go talk to their young pitcher. Big situation trying to prevent the Stompers from drawing first blood.
I mean, you never want to see players collide out there in left field. I mean, it's kind of a hard thing to see, especially considering, I mean, those guys hit hard. They went down hard. Of course, Dom and Har able to pop back up and kind of make that throw in. But it's not every day that you see a triple. It really isn't. I mean, it's not even a double and advances on the air. It's just a triple for Vaselli. Now stands on third. All of that with just 1 out. So Cuellar really having to protect there. A runner now stands on first. It's Misael Yuripero who walked Tino Vassell over on third. That one's going to be swung on hit right behind home plate up to the press box for strike number 1. At the plate, it's Gage McCown. Vassell, the first runner of the game to stand on third base. No balls and 1 strike. There's 2 outs. The throw over to first. Not going to be in time.
You always got to be careful about that one with the runner on third. If you're Moran, got to keep that ball in front of you at all costs and prevent a run. But just looking to keep that runner at first, Yuripero close.
No balls and 1 strike. It's Gage McCown. That one's going to miss away, get a little away from Mater there. He'll keep it in front and both runners at bay. Surprising to see Cuellar kind of throw over there to first, especially considering how the Shatters are kind of starting to take over that side of the field. It makes seeing the ball a little bit weird. The 1-1 going home is swung on for strike number 2.
Great breaking ball to put himself ahead of the count on McCown. We'll see if he can close the door here and get this Blues team back in the dugout to score some much-needed runs.
1 out away from ending the top half of the 4th inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's Gage McCown. Moose Cuellar on the plate off to second. It goes Misael Yuripero as that one misses low for ball number 2. And the deuces are wild. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 runners in scoring position for the Sonoma Stompers. Misael Yuripero stands on second. Tino Vassell on third. Gage McCown at the plate. That'll be a little... Miles Mater will go and visit his pitcher on the mound.
Probably talking about pitch selection, signs, what to throw here. Usually that's what happens when it's just the pitcher and the catcher as opposed to larger strategy with the entire infield. Definitely a sign sequence you want to get right in a big position such as the second and third, 2 down in a scoreless ball game.
Miles Mater heads back to the plate. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. It's Gage McCown at the plate. The 2-2 pitch swung on and fouled back to the backstop. McCown fighting in this at-bat. The infield pushed off of their bases. Murillo jumping over at shortstop, prepared for the 2-2. Swung on and missed. Moose Cuellar on the mound, strikes out Gage McCown with a runner on third, a runner on second, and ends the top of the 4th inning. Gage McCown strikes out swinging to Moose Cuellar in a clutch situation. The Stompers with no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 runners left on the base paths. We will head into the bottom half of the 4th inning. The score is still 0-0. The Blues will swing their bats trying to put the first run on the board today when we get back here on the Blues Streaming Network. It's the bottom of the fourth inning. CJ Moran will lead it off here for the Blues. Moose Cuellar strikes out Gage McCown to end the top half of the inning with 2 runners in scoring position. Tino Vassell at third off of a triple to left field. And Misael Uripero, who walked and stole to get to second, he strikes out, leaving 2 runners in scoring position for the Stompers. It's now CJ Moran at the plate. First pitch is going to be outside for ball number 1.
What an absolutely nails performance from Cuellar thus far. My goodness. I mean, how many strikeouts we got? 6? What an impressive performance from him and getting out of that jam and pulling the Houdini.
1 ball and no strikes. That one swung on and sent over to the Blues dugout for strike number 1. CJ Moran, who flew out to right field in the first. He's going to lead it off here in the bottom of the fourth. A quick game so far. We're about an hour and 15-ish into the game. 1 ball and 1 strike. That's going to come in for strike number 2. It's Max Mazinter on the mound still for the Sonoma Stompers. In his 4th inning here now with 3 strikeouts. 41 total pitches so far. The 1-2. Swung on and sent over to the first baseman. That's going to stay fair. A little bobble by the first baseman. He'll throw it over to the pitcher who covers. It'll be close, but out number 1 to CJ Moran.
The first baseman on both sides making some plays here tonight. Carlson had to go to his backhand for that one. Had to go up the line a little bit, fall into foul territory. Luckily, Mazinter got over there to first base. No Garrett Cole activities here. The pitchers are covering first base to make that play.
An effort by Moran there. I mean, he hauls it, makes that one a close play there, but the throw from Carlson to Mazinter. It's out number 1 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. That brings up Brendan Comerford to the plate. He sees ball number 1. Comerford, the only Blue to reach base so far in the game. He walked in the first, stole to second the first time, and only time the Blues have had a runner in scoring position so far today. He sees ball number 2 with 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. The 2-0. Inside, but it's going to be called strike 1. Just reaches there on the inside corner. It's 2 balls and 1 strike.
Home run of that ball game, an opposite field home run in Reno. Just got to keep him in the yard.
Infield push back. The 2-1 swung on for strike number 2 by Brendan Comerford.
It's going to be tough to hit one. I mean, off 50 here at Sittensheimer. Ball doesn't really travel. We've seen 1 home run.
Brendan Comerford, 291 in regular season play. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch swung on and sent over to the third baseman. A big catch by Tino Vaselli. Lobs it over to first, and that is out number 2. 95 miles off the bat of Brendan Comerford, straight to the third baseman, Tino Vassell. What a play by the third baseman. He lobs it over the field to first in time. Out number 2.
All of a sudden, we've got ourselves a defensive showcase on our hands. Quite the play over there at the hot corner. And then to make the throw, and he did a little bit sidearm too, hit the first baseman Carlson in the chest for the second out.
That'll bring up Kyle Becker. He'll see the first pitch as strike 1. Kyle Becker pop out to the shortstop in the the bottom of the first inning for out number 3. The 0-1 is going to miss inside, and the count is even 1 ball and 1 strike.
So much this year. If your throw hits the first baseman in the chest and the runner beats it out, then that's fine. You're going to have to live with that.
Shadows beginning to take over the field here at Sittensheimer, kind of in that awkward spot where the mound is covered in shadows, but home plate is not. It makes seeing those pitches coming in a little bit difficult. You're seeing the ball come in on the shadows, and then it ends where the sun is shining We'll see how Kyle Becker receives that. The 1-2 is swung on for strike number 3. For the 3rd time today, the Sonoma Stompers have faced just the minimum to the Blues, ending with a strikeout swinging by Kyle Becker. Still no score here at Sinsheimer. Just 2 hits on the day, both of them coming from the Sonoma Stompers lineup. We'll head into the top half of the 5th inning in just a moment. We'll be back. It is the top of the 5th inning here at Sinsheimer. Welcome back. The score is 0-0. The CCL Northern Division wild card game stepping to the plate now for the Sonoma Stompers. It's going to be the designated hitter, Ben Sebastiani. He'll come and face Moose Cuellar, still on the mound for the Blues, heading into the 5th inning. First pitch is going to be swung on and sent foul over to the Little League side. It's going to hit the 10 of beer 2.
Fans here at Sinsheimer would love to get their Blue Score, U Score pricing at some point in this playoff game.
The 0-1 misses outside for ball number 1. Yeah, the beer tent's looking a little bit bare right now. Fans usually holding out, expecting some runs here today. It's a wild card game against the Sonoma Stompers. The 1-1 misses low for ball number 2.
Had some friends in the ballpark on Friday night for that Oaks game, and we scored a lot of runs. Let's just say a lot of fun was had down there in the stands.
I'm not surprised at all. You'll see, I mean, you can't really see it on the broadcast, but if you were to come to a game, you'd notice that the second a runner is in scoring position for the Blues, especially if one's over at third, fans will begin to rise. And then the moment that they touch home plate, it's like mayhem. They're running to the corners of the field as that one's hit high and fouled back again over near beer 2.
It reminds me of like when little ones go and chase after a foul ball. Similar concept.
It's the exact same thing. It's mayhem here at Sinsheimer. The count is 2-2 to Sebastiani. The pitch swung on for strike number 3. Moose Madness here at Sinsheimer. A leadoff strikeout here in the top of the 5th inning. It's his 7th K of the day.
Plenty of Bon Tom's hot sauce to go around in Sinsheimer tonight. Hey, if we're not going to have discounted beer, next best thing, free hot sauce.
Free hot sauce is right. To the plate now, it's Bryson Ayala. He will swing on strike 1. No balls and 1 strike. Pitch is going to miss outside for ball number 1. The 1-1 misses low for ball number 2.
Number under score. If you win the game with 2 hits and 11 walks and a couple of runs, as long as you have
2 balls and 1 strike.
that's all that matters.
The pitch swung on and sent over to the right side of the field. It's going to be Becker who makes the catch for out number 2. Bryson Ayala, who struck out swinging in the 3rd. He now flies out to right field, and that'll bring up the top of the order. It's Chase Taylor. Taylor, who has struck out swinging in both of his appearances at the plate today.
Strikeout number 1 of the day for Moose Cuellar, also strikeout number 5. Those came in the 1st and the 3rd.
A look at Moose Cuellar on the season. He started 6 games, appearing in 9, an ERA of 2.97.
Taylor second in the league in
37 strikeouts on the season. First pitch, a strike. That one's going to miss low for ball number 1.
Wondering if he gets another strikeout here to end the inning, if we'll see that same emotion that he showed coming off the mound last inning. You love to see it.
The 1-1 check swing. It's going to foul it over to the visiting side. Yeah, Moose Cuellar, as we were saying, a very, very kind guy. You don't always see don't always see the excitement from him like that on the mound, but I mean the high intensity situation. It's a wild card game, single elimination. I mean, to see him get excited like that on the mound along with his fellow teammates, exciting, and we'll see if he does it again here. The 1-2 swung on and sent foul down the first base side. Moose Cuellar making that effort over to the first base side. The count is 1-2. At the plate, it's Chase Taylor. Fans yelling for their hot sauce. Already 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. The 1-2 pitch misses outside, and the deuces are wild. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Moose Cuellar on the mound, facing Chase Taylor for the 3rd time today. Taylor, who struck out in the 1st and then again in the 3rd. The 2-2 swung on and missed. Looks like he fouled that one off to the fence. Just got a piece of that one, but Taylor will stay alive in the at-bat.
Somebody really wanted her hot sauce.
I was so excited. I was
Rightfully
so excited.
Rightfully so.
Oh, I thought that one was it. Just gets a piece of it, though. And Chase Taylor will have another chance at the plate.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Cuellar set athletics.
Moose Cuellar on the mound. The 2-2 pitch just misses, coming in at 75 miles per hour for ball number 3. Cuellar waiting for the call there, just missed high. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch is swung on and sent over to right field. That's going to drop in front of Kyle Becker. A base hit for Chase Taylor. The 3rd hit of the day for the Stompers. And a runner on first with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. And that'll bring up Wesley Bass.
Yeah, Taylor gets a 2-out base runner for Sonoma. Good piece of hitting by him, and to even stay alive in that at-bat, which kept on shifting momentum between him and the pitcher, Cuellar. He'll pass the baton over to Bass. See if the Stompers can make something of this scoring opportunity here in the 5th.
Bass, who singled in the 1st and then was picked off by Cuellar. Cuellar is going to throw over to first. He'll step back onto the base safely. Bass then lined out over to the shortstop in the 3rd inning. He comes to the plate again here with a runner on first and 2 outs. Another throw over to first. And Chase Taylor, without a large lead over there, he'll step back onto the plate safely. Moose has yet to throw a pitch to Bass in this at-bat. There are 2 outs. The first pitch to him is going to miss outside for ball number 1.
So important in this game for Sonoma. They're 18-6 when they score first this year.
Count is 1-0. It's Wesley Bass at the plate. Chase Taylor stands on first. A swing and miss for strike number 1. And the count is even.
From injury, he's got a 5-game hit streak including tonight.
Bass hitting .214 as Cuellar sends that one over to first again, keeping Taylor at bay.
Cuellar to get Wesley Bass out in the first. Taylor a little bit more conservative.
Bass with 15 hits, with 19 starts, 20 games played. That one's going to miss low for ball number 2.
How many more batters Cuellar is going to see?
Moose Cuellar, 91 pitches in 4 2/3 innings pitched so far. 7 strikeouts for the starting pitcher here tonight. 2 balls and 1 strike. It's Wesley Bass at the plate. The pitch called strike number 2, and the deuces are wild. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. A runner stands on first. It's Chase Taylor.
A little bit of a shot at redemption here for Cuellar. He got the 2 early outs, then put a runner on. We'll see if he can slam the door here against Bass.
Fans yelling for their hot sauce. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. And that is strikeout number 8 for Moose Cuellar. He does it again, finishes the top of the 5th inning with a strikeout swinging, this time to Wesley Bass. The Sonoma Stompers with no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. Heading into the bottom half of this inning, the score is still 0-0 here at Sinsheimer. It's the bottom of the 5th inning. Moose Cuellar with his 8th strikeout to end the top half of the inning. It was Wesley Bass who struck out swinging to end the inning, which means it's the bottom half here. It's Diego Murillo who will step to the plate to lead it off here in the bottom of the 5th inning. He'll face Max Mazinter still on the mound for the Sonoma Stompers. He's going to show bunt. Did he go? Yes, he did. So that'll be a strike 1 to Diego Murillo, who shows bunt there. Mazinter, 54 pitches over 4 innings.
Should note there was action in the bullpen last inning when he allowed a runner, but
the 0-1 is going to be a called strike 2 to Diego Murillo. Murillo over at short today. He didn't appear in the game on Sunday. It was Diego Gonzalez who stepped in to play shortstop. Unfortunately, Gonzalez, a bad hop off of the infield grass, and that ball came right up to his face, cracked his glasses, which then slit right underneath his eye. So he's out of the game today. And Brady Au steps into second base. The 0-2 swung on and missed for strike number 3. It's a 3-pitch strikeout to Diego Murillo to lead off the bottom of the 5th inning here. And that'll be out number 1.
Next up for San Luis Obispo, Parker Cristal.
That makes it the 5th strikeout for Mazinter and brings up the designated hitter, Parker Cristal.
Heading to San Diego State. That's his first pitch.
First pitch is swung on and sent over to the left side of the field. Going back right over the head, of Mike Jones. That one trickles to the left field fence. And that's a double for Parker Cristal here in the bottom of the 5th inning. I mean, it had to have been maybe lost in the eyes there of Mike Jones out in left field. It bounces off of the wall. He picks it up and sends it in, but not before Parker Cristal makes his way to second. That one 102 miles per hour off of the bat. Parker Cristal, the first hit of the day for the Blues. It's the bottom of the 5th inning, and he stands on second.
Blues needed that one. Absolutely just turned on that one, got all of it. You're right, the left fielder Jones might have lost it. But hey, way to make an impact for one of the newest members of this Blues team.
With that, Miles Mader will step to the plate. First pitch, down low for ball 1. Parker Cristal, who struck out swinging in the 2nd, he turns it around here in the bottom of the 5th. A double out to left field, 102 miles per hour off of the bat. The 1-0. Misses inside Cristal with a big lead off of second. Runners off, infielders off the bag. 2 balls and no strikes to Miles Mader.
Hitters count the Mader. 2-0.
The 2-0. That'll be a called strike 1. We'll see how long Mazinter's leash is here in the 5th. He's pitched just 58 so far. It's the first hit of the Blues today.
Almost the first heart in your throat moment as a Stomper fan of the 2026 postseason.
2 balls, 1 strike. Parker Cristal at second. Swung on and sent right back over home plate towards the press box for strike number 2, and the count is even.
You mentioned the leash for Mazinter last inning while the Blues were hitting. Devin Laginto, right-hander, was up in the Sonoma Stompers bullpen. Now it'll be Aiden Tinsley, a right-hander. He's up and tossing down the left field line.
Miles Mader struck out swinging for the 3rd out in the bottom of the 2nd inning. He's now at the plate with 2 balls and 2 strikes, just 1 out and a runner on second. The pitch home is swung on and sent foul over to the visiting dugout. Miles Mader, a Hoosier from Indiana University, wears 48 for the Blues. The catcher in this wild card game. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Mazinter is gonna step off the plate there, heading towards second. Parker Cristal will step back on, and there'll be no throw. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And time is gonna be called by the batter, Miles Mader. He'll step out of the box. Take his time in a 2-2 count. The first time that the Blues have had a runner on the pad since the 1st inning.
Struck out swinging back in the 2-2.
The 2-2 misses high. A throw down to second. There's no one there. That one trickles into center field. Parker Cristal kind of falls over there at second, trying to get back up, thinking about taking for third. That one not going too far into center field. It's Chase Taylor who was there to pick that one up quickly, so Cristal will hang out on second.
That was an interesting play, to say the least. The catcher, McCown, just launched it over there, and a decent throw right over the back, but no one was home.
Yeah, absolutely no one was standing there. Not sure who he was looking towards. The count is now full, 3-2 to Miles Mader. Swung on and missed. And that is out number 2, Miles Mater. Strikes out swinging once again, his second time doing so today. And that is out number 2 with the runner standing on second. But first, a little mound visit to Max Mazinter. It's his first visit today. Little action in the visiting bullpen.
Two pitchers now warming down there in the Stomper bullpen. We mentioned Tinsley. There's another right-handed hitter. We'll get an ID on him when we can. But that'll be the end of that mound visit. Sonoma probably looking to give their guys in the bullpen a little bit more time to warm up and allow Mazinter to recollect himself. Obviously, the runner out there on second, scoring opportunity for the Blues. They likely want to let him finish this inning at the very least.
Brady Alves now to the plate. A runner still stands on second. It's Parker Cristal. There are 2 outs. It's the bottom of the 5th inning. No score on the game so far. The first pitch, a called strike 1. Brady Alves, 125 on the season. He started 16 games, appeared in 23 in total. The count is 0-1. Parker Cristal will take off for second. A swing and a miss. A fake throw down to third. Parker Cristal with a stolen base, and a runner stands on third for the first time today for the Blues. Parker Cristal 90 feet away from putting the first run on the board for either team. The count is 0-2 with 2 outs. It's Brady Alves at the plate. He grounds it out to the third baseman in his first appearance. The pitch up high for ball number 1.
All of a sudden, the ball to the outfield on the ground is going to give the Blues the lead here in this CCL wildcard playoff game. Big spot for Alves.
Alves, who singled twice in the game on Sunday. Let's see if he can bring any of that magic here again. The 1-2 misses outside, and the deuces are wild. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Brady Alves. We'll see what Alves can do here with the runner just 90 feet away from putting a run on the board. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch misses up high, and just like that, Alves has worked his way back through this count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, a runner on third. Brady Alves, his second at-bat in this wild card game. Mazinter on the mound. The 3-2 pitch swung on and missed for strike 3 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Max Mazinter strikes out. All 3 outs here. The Blues with no runs, 1 hit, no errors. 1 runner left, 90 feet away from home plate. The score is still 0-0. The Blues record their first hit today. And we will head into the top of the 6th inning, all here on the Blues Streaming Network. Welcome back here on the Blues Streaming Network. It's the top of the 6th inning. A little bit of a pitching change here for the Blues. Mikey Rodriguez will come in for Moose Cuellar, who went 5 innings with 8 straight strikeouts, 3 walks, 3 hits, no runs. He faced 20 batters. It's now Rodriguez who will come in for Cuellar here in the top of the 6th inning. The first pitch is going to come in as a strike 1 to Hunter Carlson, the leadoff batter of the inning. The Blues with their first hit in the bottom of the 5th. It was a double to left field by Parker Cristal. He steals to make his way to 3rd. He's left on following 2 strikeouts from Miles Mader and Brady Alves to end the inning. Quickly, there are 2 outs here to Hunter Carlson, who struck out swinging in the 1st, ground out to first baseman in the 4th. The 0-2 pitch just misses high for ball 1.
Stompers have to be overjoyed to see anyone on the mound not named Moose Cuellar.
Hunter Carlson over at first base today. We saw some impressive plays in the 4th inning from the first baseman. The count is 1-2. The pitch swung on and fouled back to the third base side. Carlson will stay alive here in the at-bat. Mikey Rodriguez, 9 appearances on the season, 1 save, an ERA of .270. He appears in playoffs. That one sent down the first base side. It'll fall foul. And Carlson stays alive. It's been a pitching duel so far. Still no runs on the board. The Stompers with just 3 hits to the Blues 1. Hunter Carlson, the first batter of the inning. The count is 1-2. That one's going to miss way outside, and the count is even. Rodriguez, thousands of miles away from home, originally from Sharon, Pennsylvania. The 2-2 swung on and sent over to Moran at first. A bad hop hits him in the face. He throws his glove and his hat off. CJ Moran, clearly in lots of pain, foul down the first base side. A bad hop off of that one. It was hit off of the bat of Hunter Carlson, 83 miles per hour, straight down the first base side. CJ Moran making a huge effort to get that ball after it took that bad hop and reflected off of his body. But you can't hear. All right. And I think, all right, power is back on.
That was bizarre.
Wow. Haven't seen that before. The power goes out here at Sinsheimer. Don't worry, it's not your phones or your TVs. That was us here. And it seems like we're back. We'll see how long. Hopefully it'll last the rest of the game. A weird one there, but power is back on. CJ Moran still down the first base side. The 2 coaches and the athletic trainer meet him out by the home bullpen. That ball taking a terrible hop. It was 83 miles per hour off the bat of Hunter Carlson. A bad hop, and it hits CJ Moran in the face. You can see his grit out there at first. I mean, despite his hat and glove off of his body after being hit square in the face by that ball, he still makes an effort to get to it. Hunter Carlson reaches first and goes and tries to pick up his glove and his hat there for the first baseman. There's all respect here in the CCL Northern Division wild card game, but that'll be a base runner for Hunter Carlson. It'll be ruled a hit, so hit number 4 for the Sonoma Stompers. It looks like now the umpires are meeting over by the first base line. Not exactly sure what prompted this meeting by the umpires.
I will say the last 3 minutes have been far from predictable, so could be anything. 3-man crew here in the playoffs, usually a 2-man crew. Having a conversation with the pitcher, Rodriguez. Not sure what it's about. Now he motions to the hitter.
I think making sure everyone's okay.
Vassell.
The home plate umpire is thumbs up, giving thumbs up, and he'll push. All right. It looks like giving Rodriguez some time to warm himself back up. Okay, so the umpire making sure everyone's all good to keep playing. He gives Rodriguez a pitch to kind of get back into it, a little bit of a pause there to make sure that the first baseman, Moran, is okay. He seems to be all right. He stands over at first with Hunter Carlson now, a leadoff base runner for the Sonoma Stompers, which brings up Tino Vassell, who now can step into the box here. Wow. That was an eventful last couple of minutes,
Yeah, you
but
could
it's
say
back
so.
to game time here at Sinsheimer. Brendan Comerford in on the infield grass. The first pitch, he'll show bunt. Brendan Comerford coming in. It'll foul off for strike number 1. Tino Vassell, a triple to left field in his last at-bat. A huge collision by the center fielder and left fielder Chavez, and Nahar collided out by the wall. Got Vassell all the way to third. The count is 0-1. He'll show bunt. Lay that one down to Comerford. He'll make the throw over to first. It'll be in time, and that'll be out number 1. Tino Vassell moves Hunter Carlson over into scoring position. Brendan Comerford right there to receive that bunt. A good fielding by Comerford. He checks his shoulder to second, see if he can get the leadoff runner out there. He notices Hunter Carlson already made his way to second, so he makes the throw in time to first to get an out here, which brings up Mike Jones. Hunter Carlson stands on second. First pitch is swung on and laced down the third base side, just foul for strike number 1. The count is 0-1 to Mike Jones.
Exited the bat at 97 on that one. Blues are lucky that one didn't fall on the other side of the foul line. Surely would have been the first run of the ball game.
The count is 0-1. It's Mikey Rodriguez on the mound now. Pitch is going to be swung on for strike number 2, and just like that, Rodriguez is ahead of the count here to Mike Jones. There's just one out. Tino Vassell, a bunt down the third base side for out number 1. He moves over Hunter Carlson into scoring position.
1-2 count to Jones. Big gap up the right side.
The 0-2 count, swung on and missed. Mike Jones strikes out swinging. Another bottle of hot sauce, the 9th on the day, the first for Mikey Rodriguez. It's out number 2 in the top of the 6th inning. It's going to bring up Misael Yuri Pero. Hunter Carlson still over on second. The left side of the infield pushing in just a little bit as Yuri Paris swings and misses for strike 1.
Big strikeout there from Rodriguez, fresh into the game. Big out to get as well with that runner standing out there on second base, representing the go-ahead run here in a scoreless ball game.
Rodriguez taking his time on the mound. He'll check his shoulder to second. The 0-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Yuri Pero selling out for that one. Lost his bounce a little bit, fell onto home plate. All of a sudden a chance for some more hot sauce here at Sinsheimer on the part of Mikey Rodriguez.
The Blues with 9 strikeouts so far today. A runner on second. The 0-2 swung on and missed. Make that double digits. Strikeout number 10 to end the top of the 6th inning. Misael Yuripero strikes out swinging to Mikey Rodriguez. The Sonoma Stompers with no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. We will head into the bottom half of this inning. The score is still 0-0. It is the bottom of the 6th inning. Mikey Rodriguez comes in to pitch in the top half. Strikes out Misael Yuripero for strikeout number 10. On the mound now for the Stompers, it's Aiden Tinsley. He'll come in for Max Mazinter. And he'll face Dom Nahar to lead it off here. It's the bottom of the 6th inning. Still a scoreless game. Nahar will show bunt, pull it back, but that'll be a strike 1 called.
Tinsley, 5'10", righty from Stockton.
Originally from Stockton, California, Tinsley, a right-handed sophomore from Modesto College. That one comes in for strike number 2 to the leadoff batter of the inning, Dom Nahar. On deck, Cesar Chavez, the leadoff batter for the Blues today. The 0-2 misses low for ball 1. Aiden Tinsley wearing number 33. Appeared in 9 games over the season, ERA of 3.46. That one is swung on and missed. And it'll drop a throw down to first for out number 1 in the bottom of the 6th inning. That'll bring up the top of the order. It's Cesar Chavez, the center fielder. He'll step to the plate now with 1 out. The Blues in desperate need of some base runners here. Just 1 hit on the day so far. Only 2 base runners have reached the pads today. Chavez will see ball 1.
7 doubles as well. Send one into the gap.
That one's going to miss away for ball number 2. Brendan Comerford walked in the first inning, stole to reach second, the first runner in scoring position for the Blues today. Second time a runner was sent to the pads for the Blues. It was in the 5th. It was a double to left field by Parker Cristal. 102 off the bat. He then stole third, and then 2 more strikeouts for Miles Mader and Brady Alves ended the inning, stranding Cristal 90 feet away from scoring for the Blues. 3 balls and no strikes from Cesar Chavez. The catcher is going to go meet his pitcher on the mound. It's Gage McCown in the squat. The new pitcher for the Stompers, it's Aiden Tinsley. First baseman Hunter Carlson will also join them on the mound.
I think that was in part to give the home plate umpire a little breather. I think that last ball might have nicked him in the shin area. Brendan Comerford, actually from the Blues, coming out from the dugout, gave him a little glass of water. I think we're ready to play again.
All right, well, we'll keep it going here. The Shadows have taken over the field here at Sinsheimer. It's 3 balls and no strikes to the leadoff batter, Cesar Chavez. There's 1 out. It's the bottom of the 6th. That one's going to miss outside. The third base runner for the Blues, it's Cesar Chavez who draws a walk. He'll head for first base in time for C.J. Moran. Per the opinions given on Intern Appreciation Day, when I had 9 interns come on to the call with me, CJ Moran was voted the best walk-up song of all the Blues so far this season. We'll see if that'll bring a little bit of luck here. First pitch is going to miss outside for ball 1.
I didn't realize that was a whole voting category, but that's interesting.
It's a very important voting
Yeah.
category as well. We take the walk-up songs very seriously
Absolutely.
here at Sinsheimer. The count is 1-0. That one swung on and sent foul over the third base side. Just 1 out in the bottom of the 6th inning. The Blues with just 1 hit on the game. Chavez over at first, the 1-1. It's going to be called strike 2 to C.J. Moran. The Blues pitching has been lights out so far today. The batting here has the opportunity to back it up. That one is hit up the middle of the field. Going back is Chase Taylor. He's going to make the catch for out number 2. Cesar Chavez will head back to first base. 2 outs now for Brendan Comerford.
Next up is number 2, third baseman, Brendan Comerford.
That one 94 miles per hour off the bat of C.J. Moran. He got underneath that one, the wind holding him back.
It's really been the biggest problem of the day for Stompers pitching.
Brendan Comerford, the first Blue to reach base today. He walked in the bottom of the 1st inning, followed by a ground out to the third baseman in the 4th. He now comes to the plate with a runner on first and 2 outs.
You got your runner on from the best hitter. This is your situation you want.
Throw over to first base. In time, the new pitcher, Aiden Tinzel, picks off Cesar Chavez over at first for out number 3 to end the 6th inning. And just like that, the Blues with no runs, no hits, no errors, and no runners left on. The score is still 0-0 as we head into the top of the 7th inning. We will see Mikey Rodriguez back to the mound when we get back. Welcome back to Sinsheimer Stadium. As the top of the 7th inning, the score is still 0-0. To the plate now, it's Gage McCown. He'll face Mikey Rodriguez, who started the top of the 6th inning, faced just 4 batters with 2 strikeouts, making it the 10th K of the day. Gage McCown, who walked in his first at-bat, followed by a strikeout swinging in his second, his 3rd time to the plate in the top of the 7th. The first pitch, check swing, it'll be a called strike 1. That one coming in at 91 miles per hour from Rodriguez.
McCown, good against high velocity. He's going to have to do that against the hard-throwing Rodriguez.
0-1. It's going to be a call to strike 2, and just like that, Rodriguez ahead of the count here to McCown. The Blues, who sent just 4 batters to the plate. Cesar Chavez, who walked, then picked off over at first to end the inning. Swing and a miss from Gage McCown for strikeout number 11 and out number 1 here in the top of the 7th inning. It's Mikey Rodriguez on the mound wearing number 33.
Yeah, great strikeout to start this 7th inning as we get into the home stretch of this ball game by Rodriguez. 3 pitches, sits down the catcher McCown. He'll turn his attention to Sebastiani now.
Sebastiani, the designated hitter, to the plate now. That will be a call to strike 1. The Blues with 11 strikeouts on the day so far. The record here at Sinsheimer is 19. As that one misses high for ball number 1. The Blues with just 1 hit today. The pitching has kept this one closed for the Blues, but if they don't get a couple runners on the pads and hopefully all the way back home, this could be a long game here at Sinsheimer.
First few innings went relatively quickly. I believe we were through 4, at least 4 1/3 through an hour, but approaching 2 hours now in the 7th.
The 1-2 swung on and missed. Sebastiani strikes out swinging, the 4th strikeout for Mikey Rodriguez, his 4th straight here at Sinsheimer in this wild card game. Ben Sebastiani, the designated hitter, strikes out swinging for out number 2.
Great off-speed pitch to finish it. 26.84 on the spin right there. Rodriguez is cooking.
To the plate now, it's the number 9 batter, Bryson Ayala. He swings and misses for strike number 1. The Blues with 2 1-2-3 innings so far, looking for their 3rd as Ayala swings and misses for strike number 2. The fans are relentless here at Sinsheimer.
This will be just pitch number 8 of the inning.
The pitch misses in the dirt, gets away from Mater there for ball 1. Ayala taking a breath.
Only the 2nd ball that Rodriguez has thrown this inning so far, if you can believe that.
Mikey Rodriguez and Moose Cuellar, who started this off, not coming to play here. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. There's 2 outs. The pitch to Ayala, swung on and missed. 1, 2, 3. Mikey Rodriguez finishes the top of the 7th inning. On just 2 balls, Mikey Rodriguez strikes out the side. That is it for the top of the 7th inning. Gage McCown, Ben Sebastiani, and Bryson Ayala down by way of the K. We will stretch it out here at Sinsheimer and then have the bottom half of the 7th for you when we get back. The fans have stretched it out here at Sinsheimer, which means it's time for the bottom of the 7th inning. Leading it off here, it's Brendan Comerford, the third baseman, stepping to the plate now. The score is still 0-0 here in the wild card game against the Sonoma Stompers. The first pitch is going to miss low for ball number 1. Brendan Comerford in the first inning walked and then stole second, followed by a ground out to the third baseman. The 1-0 is going to miss low for ball number 2. Brendan Comerford hitting in that 3 spot for the Blues, where we usually see him. The 2-0 is going to miss high, and that is 3 straight balls to Brendan Comerford. Brendan Comerford, a leader on this Blues team, has taken his team all the way to the wild card game. He's going to hit that one out to right field. It's Wesley Bass who's going to make the catch for out number 1. That one, 82 miles per hour off the bat for Brendan Comerford. Wesley Bass moving barely an inch to his left to make the catch for out 1, and that brings up Kyle Becker. Just 1 hit on the game today for the Blues. It was Parker Cristal in the 5th. A double to left field. A big swing and a miss from Becker for strike 1. No balls and 1 strike. The pitch in the dirt for ball number 1. Kyle Becker at the plate. That one's going to miss a ways for ball number 2. The 2-1 swung on and hit over to first baseman. That's going to get away from the first baseman, Hunter Carlson. A base runner for the Blues and Kyle Becker. And that's going to be an error on Hunter Carlson. That one just placed his glove on the ground wrong. I mean, it didn't even go between his legs. He just was off of where that ball was coming at. Just 73 miles per hour off of the bat. But nevertheless, a base runner for the Blues.
We'll see what they can do to capitalize on this opportunity with less than 2 outs and a speedster in Murillo coming up to the plate. Prime opportunity to get these boys on the board.
Diego Murillo, you're right, to the plate now. He flew out to right in his first at-bat, then struck out swinging in his second. A runner now stands on first. They're going to throw it over to Becker. He'll slide in safely.
That has changed the entire feel of this 7th inning. It could have been 2 outs, bases empty. Instead,
It's
Becker's the go-ahead.
Aiden Tinsley on the mound. First pitch to Murillo is going to miss low and inside for ball 1.
Feel that double play depth. Sonoma can turn on this baseball game will have everything except
1 ball and no strikes.
1 ball and no strikes.
The pitch swung on and slapped off the bat. That's going to land into right field. A base hit for Diego Murillo. Moves over Kyle Becker into running position. The second hit of the day for the Blues here in the bottom of the 7th inning.
What a start it's been to the inning for these Blues. We said it, Murillo has the speed, but he also can hit for contact. Shows it right there, dropping it into right field. Big spot for Parker Cristal, who coming into this inning owned the only hit for this Blues team. Let's see if he can do it again. Not before a mound visit from Sonoma.
Diego Murillo just 72 miles per hour off the bat. He slaps that one reaching across the plate into shallow right field. Drops right in front of Wesley Bass. It moves Kyle Becker over to second. And it looks like that will be it for Aiden Tinsley. Tinsley, who just goes 1 1/3, and that will be it. A short leash on the pitchers here for the Sonoma Stompers. We will let you know who's coming in for the Stompers in just a moment when we get back. Devin Laginto steps to the mound for the Sonoma Stompers here in the bottom of the 7th inning. He comes in for Aiden Tinsley, who just goes an inning and 1/3. He faced Brendan Comerford, Kyle Becker, and Diego Murillo. Now stepping to the plate is Parker Cristal with 2 runners on the pads. Devin Laginto, who recently committed to San Diego State University just this past week. He's actually facing his future teammate, Parker Cristal, also an Aztec at San Diego State University. So we'll see how this one goes. There's just 1 out, 2 runners on the pads. It's Kyle Becker on second and Diego Murillo on first. Parker Cristal with the big double for the first hit of the game for the Blues in the 5th inning. A double to left field, 102 miles per hour off the bat. Then stole for third, was left on following 2 more strikeouts. He fouls the first one off for a strike 1. The 0-1. Swung on and sent sky high, going to the right side of the field. It's going to be the first baseman, Hunter Carlson, who will make the catch for out number 2.
That was a big out to get for Laginto, fresh into the ball game. Now he's got 2 outs, so force it any square bag. Relieves kind of the pressure a little bit, obviously inheriting both of these runners from Aiden Tinsley. But not out of the woods yet, facing Miles Nader right here.
Miles Mader, the catcher, to the plate now. His last hit coming from 2 Saturdays ago against the Santa Barbara Foresters down in Santa Barbara. It was that 2-game series that the Blues played down in Santa Barbara. He had 2 doubles as he swings and misses for strike number 1. Today, Miles Mader, 2 strikeout swingings, the first and the second, and then again in the 5th. There's 2 runners on the pads. It's Kyle Becker at second and Diego Murillo at first. The 1-1 misses outside for ball number 2.
Laginto has had some unbelievable appearances in the month of July. Think back to that 7 strikeout day.
Devin Laginto on the mound now for the Sonoma Stompers. Gets out number 2. Swing and a miss by Miles Mader, and the deuces are wild. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on the pads for the Blues. It's Kyle Becker on second, Diego Murillo on first. We'll see what the catcher can do here in the bottom of the 7th inning.
All of a sudden, this becomes like the pitch of the game almost for Liginto.
The 2-2 swung on and sent foul down the third base side. Miles Mader gets a piece of that one. He'll stay alive here in this at bat. The Blues with just 2 hits in the game so far. The 2-2 pitch swung on and fouled off by Miles Mader. He is battling in this at bat. He fights that one off to keep this inning going.
Yeah, like you said, great fight from Mader now. 2 foul balls. After 2 what were really not great swings. That first strike swung almost out of his shoes. Second one just late to the curveball. Obviously still a big situation for both him and Liginto needing to make a pitch to get his team off the field.
The count is 2-2 to Miles Mader. The 2-2 pitch. This is outside and the count runs full. The fans getting excited here at Sinsheimer. The count is full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. What an at bat by Miles Mader. There's 2 runners on the pads. Kyle Becker on second, swing and a miss, and that ends the 7th inning. Miles Mader, his 3rd strikeout of the day. The Blues with no runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and 2 runners left on the base paths. The score is still 0-0 as we head into the 8th. It is the top of the 8th inning here at Sinsheimer. The score is still 0-0. Leading it off here is Chase Taylor. He'll face Mikey Rodriguez. Not much to say. I mean, I don't know what else to say next. The Stompers with 4 hits to the Blues 2. They have sent a runner to third base just once so far today, as well as the Blues. For the Stompers, it was in the 4th inning. Tino Vassell with a triple. The only time that they've had a runner 90 feet away from scoring. For the Blues, it was Parker Cristal in the 5th with a double and steals to get to third base. That one's fouled off down the first base side at 67 miles per hour off of the bat. The count is 0-2 to Chase Taylor, the leadoff batter for the Sonoma Stompers.
Well, you know what they say, defense wins championships.
The 0-2 pitch Swung on and sent foul once again over the first base side. Chase Taylor with 2 strikeouts and a single. An error by the first baseman, Hunter Carlson, in the bottom half of the 7th inning, as Taylor takes that one high for ball 1. The count is 1-2. Mikey Rodriguez on the mound for the Blues. The pitch swung on and sent hard down to the first base side. That one's going to be on the inside of the line for a base hit for Chase Taylor, his 2nd of the day. A leadoff base runner for the Sonoma Stompers in the top of the 8th inning. That one 90 miles per hour off the bat of Chase Taylor, who now stands over at first base. Wesley Bass will step to the plate now. Brendan Comerford at third touches the infield grass.
Could be a bunt situation here.
Wesley Bass is going to show bunt, throw over to first. Will not be in time.
We've seen the Stompers show bunt early. That's the throw.
And bunting to Comerford can be pretty dangerous. We've seen the arm on him. We've seen the way he can cover ground in close speed, get that lead out, or the trail out rather, in a sack situation already on the grass there.
We saw that in the 6th with Tino Vassell, but Wesley Bass will show bunt once again. Incoming is Brendan Comerford. That one's going to fall foul for strike number 1. Chase Taylor will head back to first base.
Even in Taylor's at bat, he figured out a way to straighten that ball out. He hit 2 foul balls down the first base line. Had to kind of straighten out his swing, get that ball to fall fair. Eventually got it out into right field for a hit. We'll see if he can advance here on Bass. Potentially a hit and run might be in effect as well.
The count is 0-1. Bass is going to show bunt again. Incoming is Brendan Comerford. The pitch. That one's in the air. Brendan Comerford tries to make the catch, falls over Miles Mader. No one gets the ball. And it's going to be safe at first. Off goes the runner to third, Chase Taylor. But it looks like immediately the head coach of the Sonoma Stompers out of the dugout. A collision at home plate. It was Miles Mader who tried to make the catch in the air, as well as Brendan Comerford. They collided over the ball. No one got the pitch. I think they're going to call that one.
I think that was called foul on the field. That's why Pace is out of the dugout. The umpire made the motion after the collision. He stepped out of the way of Comerford and of Mader, and he made the foul sign, so I think this is going to get called back. But Taylor's standing on the third base bag right now, and then the umpires will deliberate.
Umpires meeting over by the mound. Currently, Chase Taylor is standing over at third. They're going to call that a foul ball.
What a break for San
gift
Luis.
For the Blues.
Wow. I mean, you may as well wrap that up with some Christmas wrapping paper and put it under the tree.
Wesley Bass is going to head back to the plate, so that'll be strike 2 to him. The count now 0-2 to Wesley Bass. Chase Taylor will head back to first. Fans yelling for their hot sauce. There's no outs here in the top of the 8th inning. It's Chase Taylor on first. Wesley Bass, an 0-2 count. Mikey Rodriguez on the mound. The bat swinging over the right shoulder. The 0-2 swung on a hit over to the left side of the field. It's Diego Murillo who will field it, send it to second, over to first. There'll be no throw, but they'll get the lead off base runner here, and Chase Taylor. Diego Murillo sends that one to second base to get the out number 1. Wesley Bass reaches first on a fielder's choice, which brings up Hunter Carlson. A runner still stands on first base this time. It's Wesley Bass.
A controversial moment here in the 8th, and it feels all of a sudden like the SLO Blues have all the momentum. Hunter Carlson,
First pitch going over to first base.
Mater will make a trip out to talk to Rodriguez. Again, probably talking about signs. Don't want to get crossed up on a curveball or anything and let Bass advance.
Miles Mater meets his pitcher on the mound. Keeping them on the same page, slowing the game down a little bit. A very eventful at-bat with Wesley Bass. Trying to calm down now as he faces Hunter Carlson. There's 1 out now in the top of the 8th inning. Mikey Rodriguez on the mound. Bass dancing over on first. That one hit out into right field. It's going to be Brady Alves who pushes back, makes the catch in shallow right for out number 2. The Blues are battling in this top half of the inning. A huge out there for the Blues. It was a pop out to Brady Alves who makes the catch.
You're right. The defense coming to the rescue once again, making the plays when needed and getting Rodriguez out of this little mini jam with the controversial call down that first base line during Bass's at-bat, but now 2 down.
Tino Vassell now to the plate with a runner still on first. It's Wesley Bass. Vassell with that triple in the 4th. Rodriguez checks over to first. Bass will dive in safely. A game-changing call in the at-bat to Wesley Bass. There's now 2 outs and a runner on first. Mikey Rodriguez on the mound. It's Tino Vassell at the plate. The pitch, low. Miles Mater is going to make the throw down to second. The throw in time, but Diego Murillo unable to field the ball. And that'll be a stolen base for Wesley Bass and a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, like you said, the throw was on the money. Murillo just couldn't corral it. So the runner will move up here with 2 down.
No balls and 1 strike to Tino Vassell. A runner now stands on second. It's Wesley Bass. Diego Murillo, the shortstop, hanging out with him. Check swing. And that'll be a ball number 1. One ball, 1 strike. Vassell, a strikeout, a triple, and a ground out on the day. What will he do here with a runner in scoring position? The 1-1 swung on and missed. At 80 miles per hour, Vassell swings and misses for strike number 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Fans roaring through the stands for their hot sauce. The 1-2 swung on and missed. Mikey Rodriguez sits down the last batter in the top of the 8th inning. Another bottle of hot sauce. The score is still 0-0. The Sonoma Stompers with no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on the base paths will head into the bottom half of the 8th. The Blues looking to put the first run on the board. It's the bottom of the 8th inning. It's still scoreless here at Sinsheimer in the wild card game of the CCL Northern Division. To lead it off here in the bottom half of the 8th, it's Brady Alves who will step to the plate. The Blues left 2 runners on the pads in the bottom of the 7th inning. It was Kyle Becker and Diego Murillo who were left stranded. Brady Alves will lead it off here. First pitch is going to miss outside for ball 1. It has been quite the eventful game here at Sinsheimer. A game-changing call made in the Wesley Bass at bat. The count is 1-0. Swung on and missed for strike number 1 to Brady Alves. Devin Laguinto on the mound for the Sonoma Stompers. He came in the 7th, swung on and missed for strike number 2. Brady Alves, a ground out in the 3rd, followed by a strikeout in the 5th. Called time by Brady Alves. 1-2 count to the leadoff batter of the inning. The 1-2 from Laguinto, swung on and sent foul down the first base side by Brady Alves. Brady Alves, who played in the game on Sunday. 2 strikeouts, 2 singles, and a pop-up rounded out his day. The count is 1-2. The pitch swung on and sent high in the infield. Moving over is the catcher. It's going to be Gage McCown to make the catch for out number 1. With that, number 23, Dom Nahar, will come to the plate. A quick game here at Sinsheimer. We're about 2 hours and 30 minutes in. It's the bottom of the 8th inning. It's been a pitching duel all night. The wild card game here at Sinsheimer. The pitch to Dom Nahar, swung on and missed to lead it off with a strike for Laguinto.
I can tell you this, tonight the Stompers and the Blues have put the Wild in wild card game. I mean, this game has seen everything except a run.
0-1, swung on again. Nahar with some slow swings here. He's chasing those pitchers, allowing Laguinto to control this at bat. The count is 0-2. The pitch misses low for the first ball of the at-bat.
Said that every arm is an option. You got to be ready to pitch. That includes the people up in the press box, only interns. I'm ready.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike number 3 to Dom Nahar. It's the 2nd out here in the bottom of the 8th inning. 2 outs for the lead-off batter of the day, Cesar Chavez, who now steps to the plate.
And Laguinto is already ready to go. Chavez wasn't even in the box yet.
First pitch just misses low for ball number 1. Cesar Chavez, who's reached base once today, a walk in the 6th. Then picked off for the 3rd out of that inning. The 1-0 takes strike number 1. A little bit of action in the Blues bullpen. Mikey Rodriguez, who walked off the mound to finish the top half of this inning. We'll see what happens. That one hit high and deep to left field. Going back, that one falls on the line. Cesar Chavez rounds 2nd. He's going for 3rd. He dives in head first. He is safe at 3rd. Cesar Chavez, a triple with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th inning. That one laced out to left field. 92 miles per hour off the bat. Cesar Chavez keeps this inning going.
Cesar Chavez gets the people here at Sinsheimer up on their feet. What a shot that was. Landed on the warning track right out in front of the Mid-State Fair cow bull out there in left center. And just like that, the go-ahead run 90 feet away.
CJ Moran will step to the plate. And that'll warrant a mound visit. The entire infield coming to meet Devin Laginto on the mound. There's a little bit of action from the Stompers bullpen. It's the first visit for Laginto. We'll see what happens here. I imagine it's just trying to stall some time for whoever's warming up in the bullpen. They're going to leave Laginto on the mound. He's gone an inning and 1/3 so far. Total of 22 pitches with 2 strikeouts. He faces CJ Moran now. Cesar Chavez, a 92-mile-per-hour triple to left field. He now stands on third base with 2 outs. It's CJ Moran who steps to the plate. Laginto with the pitch. That one's going to miss low for ball 1.
Like you said, some stalling on the part of the Stompers to get their bullpen up and warming. There is a right-hander down there throwing lightly.
The 1-0 swung on and sent high over the third base side. That one's going to fall foul into the visiting bullpen.
Again to the SLO Elks Club for sponsoring 3 foul balls today.
There is a left-hander warming up for San Luis Obispo down the right field line. It looks to be Carson Boyer.
The count is 1-1. It's Chavez on third. That one's going to miss outside for ball number 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. It's CJ Moran at the plate. Cesar Chavez a lead off of third. That's going to come in for strike number 2. Two balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch is swung on and sent over to the right side of the field. It's Hunter Carlson who will make the catch for out number 3 to end the 8th inning. The Blues with no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left on third base. 8 innings, no score. 5 hits for the Stompers, 3 for the Blues. We will head into the final inning here of Sinsheimer. It's going to be the top of the 9th. We'll see if we can make some magic happen. If not, this game will keep going. We will have it here on the Blues Streaming Network. It is the top of the 9th inning here at Sinsheimer. The score is 0-0. Neither team has yet to put a run on the board today. It's the top of the 9th inning. On the mound for the Blues now is Carson Boyer. He'll look to close it out. He'll face Mike Jones. He'll see strike number 1 to lead it off here in the top of the 9th. That one's going to miss outside. The count is 1-1. Jones has yet to reach base today. He's going to slap that one foul over the first base side. And that'll be strike number 2. One ball and 2 strikes. It's Jones at the plate. Boyer on the mound now. That one misses outside, and the count is even. The Stompers with just 5 hits on the day. The pitch is swung on and missed. Carson Boyer leads off the top of the 9th inning with a strikeout swinging to Mike Jones.
1857.
And just like that, there's one out here in the top of the 9th inning. Misael Uripero will step to the mound.
Stompers are going to have to do in order to win it, Kieran. I mean, it's not the position you want to be in.
First pitch there. It's going to be a ball 1 from Carson Boyer. Boyer, 12 appearances over the season. That one misses high for ball number 2. An ERA of 4.82. 2 balls, no strikes. There's 1 out. It's the top of the 9th inning. That one misses way inside. The 3rd straight ball to Uripero, who's walked twice today, followed by a strikeout swinging. 3 balls and no strikes. The pitch outside. And that's going to be a called strike 1. Uripero goes to toss his bat, thinking that that was ball number 4. He'll step back into the box. That one is going to be a called strike 2. And once again, Uripero goes to toss that one. And once again, he will step back into the box. Carson Boyer worked his way back from 3 straight balls. The 3-2 pitch misses up high, and there it goes. Misael Uripero walks for the 3rd time today, and that's a base runner for the Stompers in the top of the 9th.
That was a roller coaster of an at-bat. Went up 3-0. Worked his way back into it, but eventually it lost Uripero. Walked him, so a 1-out base runner for Gage McCown.
McCown at the plate now, the catcher for the Stompers. Also reached base once today. It was a walk in the 2nd as well, followed by 2 strikeouts. He'll see ball 1. One ball, no strikes. McCown at the plate. He's going to check that one. It'll fly over to the Blues. A dugout for strike number 1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 base runner on first.
1-1 to the Stomper backstop, Gage McCown. Boyer, the lefty.
The 1-1. Swung on and slapped into the Blues bullpen for strike number 2. There's 1 out here in the top of the 9th. A strikeout swinging to Mike Jones to lead it off for Carson Boyer. The runner now stands on first base. Gage McCown at the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Fans yelling for their hot sauce. The 1-2 swung on and fouled off again. This time into the stands here at Sinsheimer.
I think about 7 or 8 kids just went to contest that one on the grass. What a great at-bat here from McCown late.
The last chance for the Stompers here in regular innings. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes to Gage McCown. The 1-2 swung on and hit up the middle of the field. It goes to Maria, who jumps it over to Brady Alves to second, over to first, and that's a double play to end the top of the 9th. Gage McCown ground out to Diego Murillo as short underhand toss to Brady Alves, who rips it over to first base to get out number 3. And just like that, the Blues with their last opportunity to put a run across the board. The bottom of the 9th inning. Back in just a moment. The score still 0-0. We'll have it here on the Blues Streaming Network. It is the bottom of the 9th inning. The CCL North wild card game hosted by the Slow Blues here at Sinsheimer. They're taking on the Sonoma Stompers. A scoreless game through the bottom of the 9th. It's going to be Brendan Comerford who leads it off here. We'll see if he can start a little rally here for the Blues. Just 3 hits on the day. He faces Laginto. First pitch is fouled off for strike 1. Brendan Comerford, who reached base just once today, a walk in the bottom of the 1st inning, followed by a ground out and a fly out to round out his day. The 0-1 misses outside, and the count is even. The Blues end the top half of the 9th with a double play, a big swing from Brendan Comerford for strike number 2. One ball and 2 strikes. That one fouled off to the backstop. It hits off the top and lips over into Blues Nation by the press box. 1 ball and 2 strikes, the leadoff batter of the bottom of the 9th. That one's hit hard, foul over the first base side out into the Blues bullpen. A total of 816 fans came to cheer on their Blues here in the wild card game. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch misses outside. The count is even. The pitch from Laginto swung on and fouled back once again to the press box. Brendan Comerford not wanting to let go of this at bat. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Devin Laginto on the mound. The pitch swung on and sent sky high. That one into shallow left field. Coming in, it's Mike Jones to make the catch for out number 1. 76 miles per hour off the bat of Brendan Comerford for out number 1.
And that was a great at bat by Comerford. All those foul balls to his opposite field side. Ultimately, Laginto came out on top, retiring the first batter he faces. But again, with the heart of this Blues order coming up, Laginto is far from out of the woods.
Next to the plate, it's going to be Kyle Becker. Becker, who reached base once so far today, an error by the first baseman. Got him to first. That one sent foul over the third base side for strike 1. Apart from that, Becker with a pop out and a strikeout on the day. He's going to foul that one back. And Devin Laginto ahead of the count here, 0-2. The 0-2 to Kyle Becker misses outside for ball 1. Kyle Becker out in right field for the Blues. We'll see if he can do something with 1 out in the bottom of the 9th. That one hit high out into right field. Going back is Wesley Bass. He's going to make the catch on the move towards center for out number 2. The game is still scoreless with 1 more out in the bottom of the 9th inning.
And you could hear the gasp go up from the fans here at Sinsheimer when that one was hit off the bat. I mean, looking for something, anything here. Still no score. It'll be Diego Murillo with 2 down in the 9th.
Diego Murillo with one of the 3 hits for the Blues today. It was a single in the 7th. We'll see what he can do here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. First pitch misses for ball 1. Fans trying to keep the energy here. Nerves shaking the whole stadium as he sees strike 1. That one swung on and sent foul down the third base side. Diego Murillo hitting .309 on the season. 38 starts, 39 games played. 1 ball and 2 strikes. There's 2 outs. It's the bottom of the 9th inning. Let's see what the kid can do. The pitch from Laginto. Swung on and missed, and that is strike number 3. The 3rd out here in the bottom of the 9th. That means it's extra innings here at Sinsheimer. The wild card game versus the Blues and the Sonoma Stompers. We will keep it going here at Sinsheimer, the top of the 10th, when we get back. It is the top of the 10th inning. It's extras here at Sinsheimer. It's the CCL Northern Division wild card game, the San Luis Obispo Blues versus the Sonoma Stompers. There will be no ghost runner in this game. It's playoffs now. So to the plate will be Ben Sebastiani, who will see strike one. On the mound for the Blues, it's Carson Boyer. Came in to take the ninth. That one hit up the middle of the field, going into right. Cesar Chavez moves over. He'll pick it up. Going for second is Ben Sebastiani. The throw will not be in time. A leadoff double for Ben Sebastiani in the top of the 10th inning.
Sebastiani does a great job of turning on that one, depositing it into the right center field gap. Chavez actually had a little bobble out there once he fielded it, but able to get that throw back in cleanly to limit Sebastiani to just the 2 bags. But that's the start you want if you're Sonoma out of the gate here in extra innings with no ghost runner.
It's 96 miles per hour off the bat of Ben Sebastiani, which lands him on second and brings up Bryson Ayala. Stepping off the mound is Carson Boyer. They're going to throw it over to first. He'll touch home plate. Or sorry, they'll touch first. I think Dean Trainer, who's a little bit out of the Blues dugout there, saying that maybe Sebastiani didn't touch first. So threw it over to first base there just to be sure. Ben Sebastiani called safe, so he stands on second. Infield corners as he shows bunt. Pulls back for ball 1. CJ Moran and Brendan Comerford on the infield grass, prepared for the bunt from Ayala. So 1 ball and no strikes. He shows bunts once again, pulls it back, but that'll be a called strike 1. A leadoff double for the Stompers. It's Ben Sebastiani, a 96 mile per hour shot out to right center field, lands him on second. The count is 1-1 to Bryson Ayala. He shows bunt, pulls it back. That one falls for ball 2. The top of the order on deck and Chase Taylor. CJ Moran on the infield grass along with Brendan Comerford. He's going to show bunt again. Ayala's going to lay that one foul for strikeout, strike number 2. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A runner on second for the Sonoma Stompers. Fans cheering for their pitcher, Boyer. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch just misses low, and the count runs full. Bryson Ayala now is pulled back, the bat over the right shoulder. The count is full. A runner on second. It's extra innings here at Sinsheimer. Boyer on the mound. He delivers. Swung on and sent up the gap in between the first and second baseman. Round comes Sebastiani. The throw is not in time. Sebastiani touches home. The first run of the day scored in the top of the 10th inning. Bryson Ayala, an RBI single, scores Ben Sebastiani for run number 1. The Sonoma Stompers score in extra innings with no outs. 96 miles per hour off the bat of Ayala, and the gap between the first and second baseman. And to the plate is Chase Taylor. First pitch, a called strike 1.
Comerford comes in way shallow on that grass at third base, even though he didn't square. But a situation to do so if there ever was one.
The count is 0-1 to Chase Taylor. He shows bunt, lays that one in the air, foul. Miles Mader attempt to make the play. And that is strike 2. There are no outs. It's the top of the 10th inning. The Blues now down 1-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see
Ayala stands on first.
Stompers hope with more than
Chase Taylor at the plate. The count 0-2. It's Carson Boyer on the mound.
2 strikes. The pitch.
The pitch swung on and sent sky high out into right center. Coming in, it's going to fall. A Bermuda triangle and a base hit for Chase Taylor. It'll be a single and moves Bryson Ayala over. It was the right fielder, Kyle Becker, the center fielder, Cesar Chavez, and the second baseman, Brady Alves, all meet in that dead spot in right center field. It falls right in between the three of them, and that'll bring out Dean Traynor to the mound.
What a job by the Stompers team by starting their extra innings strong, putting the first 3 batters they send to the plate onto the base paths by way of hits. First, the leadoff double by Sebastiani. Ayala drives him in with the single, and now Taylor. I think we'll get a move to the bullpen here for San Luis Obispo, and that will be it for Carson Boyer.
We'll see who they bring here in just a second. We'll send you to break, and then we will have it back in just a few moments here on the Blues Streaming Network. It is the top of the 10th inning as Chance Jasso, who will come in here for Carson Boyer, who pitched just 1 inning with 3 hits, 1 strikeout, 1 walk, and 1 earned run. Chance Jasso here in extra innings. The right-handed pitcher from Long Beach State. He's gonna face the number 2 batter, the 4th of this inning. He'll inherit 2 base runners as well. To the plate next, it's Wesley Bass. The score is now 1-0 here in the top of the 10th inning. An RBI single by Bryson Ayala scores Ben Sebastiani. The 8 and 9 hitters, followed by a single by Chase Taylor. So there's 2 runners on that Jasso will inherit. It's Bryson Ayala on second and Chase Taylor on first. Miles Mader will meet his pitcher on the mound, head back to behind home plate to get this going here. There are no outs. It's the top of the 10th inning. 2 runners on the pads for the Stompers. No outs, 1 run already in for the visiting team.
Stepping in for the Stompers, it's number 44, Wesley Bass.
185-pound righty from Visalia, Long Beach.
Wesley Bass, the first hit of the day for either team. It was in the top of the first inning, a single. He was picked off by Moose Cuellar. Every single, sorry, change that. The corner infielder's in, a little bit of a play there by the infield. It was Brady Alves and Diego Maria who moved over to first and third, and then it was both Brendan Comerford and CJ Moran who came in while Wesley Bass showed bunt.
Yeah, it looks like that wheel play there. I haven't seen that super often, but a good situation to execute first and second, nobody out.
1 ball and no strikes, shows bunt, pulls back. That'll be a strike 1 called. There are no outs. It's the top of the 10th inning. The Blues looking to keep it here with just 1 run against them. Give them a fighting chance in the bottom of the 10th. 1 ball and 1 strike. Creeping in is CJ Moran as Wesley Bass goes to lay down that bunt. He fouls it off for strike number 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. It's Wesley Bass at the plate on first. It's Chase Taylor on second. Bryson Ayala. Sebastiani already in for the first run of the game. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch swung on and missed for strike number 3. It's the first out in the top of the 10th inning. A big out for Chance Jasso with 2 runners on the pads. Wesley Bass strikes out swinging.
A big out indeed. Always got to get that first one, especially with runners on the base paths like there are right now. You've got the double play as an option right now, as well as a force at any square bag.
Infield now pushed back the left side a little bit more into the left-handed hitter. The first pitch, it's going to miss outside for ball 1. At the plate is Hunter Carlson for the Stompers. It's 1 ball and no strikes. There's 1 out in the top of the 10th inning. The 1-0 pitch misses outside again for ball 2. Hunter Carlson at the plate for the Stompers. Comes up after a strikeout swinging by Wesley Bass. The pitch hits Hunter Carlson, and the bases are loaded in the top of the 10th. Hunter Carlson heads to first. He sends Chase Taylor to second and Bryson Iola to third. Chance Jasso on the mound here in the top of the 10th inning. There's just 1 out. Runners at every base. Not what Jasso needed there.
And especially not with Vassell coming up. He is the CCL RBI leader. Had a big triple earlier in the game in the 4th.
It's Tino Vassell at the plate. First pitch misses way outside. Miles Mader keeps his glove on it. Infield on the grass. It's Bryson Ayala that stands on third. Tino Vassell at the plate. The count is 1-0. The pitch, it called strike 1, and the count is even. Hunter Carlson hit by pitch to reach first. Chance Jasso shakes off the first. The 1-1 swung on and sent foul down the left field line, foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes. A strikeout for Jasso would be huge here in the top of the 10th. He struck out Wesley Bass earlier on for the first out. Now with the bases loaded, a strikeout here would give some insurance for the next batter. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch swung on and sent foul down the third base side by a hair.
That just jumped the bag less than a foot, matter of inches. Baseball referred to commonly as a game of inches. That's a great example. That could have blown this game open if placed a couple feet to the fair side.
It's 1 ball and 2 strikes to Tino Vassell, who tripled in the 4th. The bases are loaded. It's the top of the 10th, the wild card game, the 1-2 in the dirt. And the count is even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Chance Jasso comes in here in the top of the 10th for Carson Boyer. Sebastiani scored earlier on here in the 10th for the first run of the day. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch swung on and sent foul again to the left side foul. Vassell battling in this at bat. The bases are loaded. The wind has begun to die here at Sinsheimer. It's 9:12 p.m. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Still loaded with just 1 out. Vassell, a chance to be the hero for Sonoma. Chance Jasso comes set.
Chance Jasso on the mound. The 2-2 pitch swung on and sent to Murillo. He sends the pitch home. He's going to be out at home plate. Ayala will take out Miles Mader, who immediately turns to the umpire. Diego Murillo fields that one off the infield grass, immediately sends it home to get the out from Ayala at home plate. He takes out Miles Mader in the process, which brings Dean Traynor out to the home plate umpire.
Definitely a discussion about the contact that was made there at home plate. Looked like the play, at least the throw in and the out recorded that part of the play was clean. I think Traynor might have a case for the runner coming in and making some contact there.
Tino Vassell reaches on a fielder's choice. What a play by Diego Murillo there at shortstop.
Ayala came in really hard with that slide. But no call made, and Connor Johnston.
It was Tino Vassell, 81 miles per hour off the bat to Diego Murillo standing on that infield grass. Makes the play home in time. And there are 2 outs here in the top of the 10th inning. It's going to be a pinch hitter now for the Sonoma Stompers. He wears number 5. It's Connor Johnson. He comes in for Mike Jones. The bases are still loaded. The first pitch swung on and sent foul over the third base side for strike 1. Connor Johnson, a redshirt freshman from Bellarmine University. The 0-1. And that is going to be a strike 2 called to Connor Johnson. There are 2 outs. It's the top of the 10th inning. The Sonoma Stompers have put 1 across the plate. Fans calling for their hot sauce. Going to be called time by Johnson in an 0-2 count.
Throw off the pitcher any way you can and give himself an advantage.
On third, it's Chase Taylor. On second, Hunter Carlson. And on first is Tino Vassell. The pitch misses high for ball number 1. The count 1-2 to Connor Johnson. His first at-bat of the game here in extras, the top of the 10th inning. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch from Jasso misses outside, and the deuces are wild. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, the top of the 10th inning. Chase Taylor on third. The pitch from Jasso, swung on and missed. Chance Jasso strikes out Connor Johnson to end the top of the 10th inning. Another bottle of hot sauce.
16-15.
The Sonoma Stompers score 1 run off of 3 hits, no errors, 3 runners left on the pads. It's a ball game here at Sinsheimer. We will head into the bottom half of the 10th inning. The Sonoma Stompers now leading 1-0. It is the bottom of the 10th inning, the CCL North wild card game. It's the Blues versus the Sonoma Stompers. The Stompers score 1 in the top half of the 10th. There was an RBI single by Bryson Ayala to bring in Ben Sebastiani. Chance Jasso came in to finish out the top of the 10th. Leaves the bases loaded as he strikes out Connor Johnson for out number 3. It's the Blues' chance to swing the bat here in extra innings. It's Parker Cristal who will lead it off. Cristal hitting in that 6th spot, had that 102 double to left field in the 5th inning. We'll see what he can do here to lead it off. The count is 1-1. On the mound still for the Sonoma Stompers, it's Devin Laginto. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch swung on and missed for strike number 2 from Parker Cristal. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The Blues looking to avoid their fate they faced 2 years ago in the exact same game. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch, does he go? Yes, he does. It is a leadoff strikeout to Parker Cristal from Devin Laginto. The bottom of the 10th inning, the Blues are chasing 1 run. A strikeout swinging by Parker Cristal. Looks to pull that one back, but it was not in time. Which brings up Miles Mader to the plate. Mader, who has not had a hit since Sunday of last week. We'll see if he can make something happen here. He is due. Miles Mader is due. He is 0 for 3 today with 3 strikeouts. Faces Laginto with 1 out. The first pitch is swung on and fouled to the third base side. No balls and 1 strike. There is 1 out to Miles Mader. Laginto on the mound. The pitch misses low for ball number 1. On a deck, it's Brady Alves for the Blues. They are chasing 1 run. If the Stompers finish it out here, that will be it for the Blues season as Mader sees strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's Miles Mader at the plate looking for his first hit since last Sunday. The 1-2 swung on and missed, and that is strikeout number 2 here in the bottom of the 10th inning. There are 2 outs. The Blues down by 1 run, and Brady Alves to the plate. It is extra innings here at Sinsheimer. The Blues looking to avoid the fate they faced 2 years ago. The exact same game, wild card, on a Tuesday night where the Sonoma Stompers traveled to visit the Blues. There are 2 outs. The first pitch to Alves is a called strike 1. Parker Cristal and Miles Mader strike out swinging in the bottom of the 10th inning. The 0-1 swing and a miss by Alves for strike number 2. No balls and 2 strikes. It's Brady Alves at the plate. Devin Laginto on the mound. The 0-2 swung on and missed, and that is it. With that, summer baseball in San Luis Obispo has come to an end. The boys in Blues lose to the Sonoma Stompers in the bottom of the 10th inning. The score 1-0. They will leave this stadium for the final time this summer. The weight of a historic season on their backs, a weight the people of San Luis Obispo will carry until a championship is brought home to this fine town. Until then, my name is Addy Daudet. I was joined by Jacob Lee today. It has been an honor and pleasure narrating the beautiful game of baseball this season. So long and good night from Sinshimer Stadium.
Stompers faithful came down in a big way, and they're waiting.